All right, so let me guess beforehand. Are there any good memes here? Has anyone checked here? Are there any good memes here? Any of them? Oh, all your memes are good? I'm going to make fun of you for them. You know that, right? Why the fuck was I told to do this? This seems like anything I would not want to do. Okay, let's see what we got here.
Goth in the woods that keeps answering the door and sighing, going, "No, I'm not the witch. He lives over there." And points across the street to a dazzlingly pretty boy wearing a gold waistcoat who's waving excitedly at them. This happens 268 times a month.
Okay, I see. That was a dapper witch. I see it. That's that could be a D&D character is what that could be, that dapper witch. I'm just thinking about it, right?
On the goth lady's door and says she's here to find
okay,
love. The goth sighs, points across the road and says, "The witch is over there. He doesn't do love potions because consent, but he might be able to make you prettier, although 90% of the time
that cares
the spell
about consent?
didn't do anything but make you more confident."
Not
Lady
a good
blushes
witch.
And sheepishly explains that she knows he's the witch. She just talked to him and he sent her over here. Goth looks over her shoulder to see the Kimbo witch standing outside his house giving her a grin and a double thumbs up.
Oh yeah, that's finger guns. Okay, the witch is an ally. Good job, buddy. Good job. What do we got here? Yakuza?
On your feet, soldier! We are leaving!
Oh, okay. So now this is good. This is something good. For pretty much, I think for 5 years straight, I would send this video. I would send Friday night to a group chat I had with some college friends, right? I just like for 5 years straight, I would just send this. I would send It's Friday Night every Friday for 5 years straight. I swear to Jesus Christ.
That was fun. Fishing was fun. Hey!
You would do that? Of course I would do that. Dude, have we not gone over that I commit to every bit? There's no point if, like, why even do a bit if you're not gonna commit to it? That's cowardice. That's foolishness. I don't behave like that. I'm not about that. Oh, you sent that today is Friday in California? Oh, even better. Even better, frankly. I remember at some point I watched my friend 100% this minigame. Like, they did literally every single tournament. They did all of the side quests to get the better equipment for it as well. And, like, it was hard. That was a genuinely difficult minigame. I'll give it all in cash.
It's called cocaine.
See, because Kiryu got to do a real estate empire, and then Majima had to run a cabaret club. Hello, Ben Hub. I love you. You love me. This makes it. Oh wait, shit. We gotta play Yakuza, right? Because it's a Christmas game, isn't it? It reminds me of Maxor. Dude, I don't know how to tell you this. Maxor is irreparably altered the YouTube edit landscape. He's like crystallized ADHD is the only way I could describe his editing style. Like, let's be realistic here. I don't think that guy has paid attention for more than 5 seconds straight. It's the only way he could make those edits.
Will you date me? Breathe if yes. Recite the Bible in Japanese if no. What the? Is that actually the Bible? Can you stop breathing too?
That's commitment.
I would have preferred you just beat me up and call me gay.
He says in one vid he's autistic. No. See, Maxor, it's not about the autism, okay? Because we can all tell he's autistic, right? Everyone here, can we agree? Chat, can we agree really quick? Maxor is we know he's autistic. The question is, how bad is his ADHD? That's the question.
I was talking to a guy that was in SWAT. I was doing some job before YouTube. Yeah, he was just like, you remind me exactly of all the guys that get caught making. Nigel's like, this rookie. I've asked him so many times. I'm like, please, Nigel, like, make. No.
What the fuck? Oh, Jesus.
I was talking to a guy that was in SWAT. I was doing some job before YouTube. Yeah, he was just like, you remind me exactly of all the guys that get caught making. Nigel was like that. Nigel was like, this is rookie.
Well, I'm sorry. Are they all nerds with curly hair? That wear like washed out polos?
What is your gender? My gender.
I am a mechanic.
I'm a mechanic.
No, I knew that one. What is your gender?
What is your gender? My gender. I'm a mechanic.
I remember we had Shen around here at some point when they were watching the streams, and they said their gender was frog. So I personally choose to believe that was Shen.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, help me.
Okay, sure. Thank you for sending that. We all needed to see that, and I'm really glad you did. That's fantastic. Thank you. I love yeah. I love
refrigerators.
Dude, I'm sorry. That guy's fucking... Let's see, okay. You know that guy has a genuine passion for what he does, right? There's something about the way that he says, I love refrigerators, that sure, even though it's clearly scripted, right? He's clearly scripted it pretty heavily, but I love refrigerators.
If you're single and you're a dude, just become the girlfriend. Literally, looking like this will help you out 100 times. Just do this.
That's a War Thunder player. You submitted a War Thunder player.
If you're single and you're a dude, just become the girlfriend. Literally, looking like this will help you out 100 times.
Okay, sure, you can become a girlfriend, but why are you wearing a fucking trash bag? Like, I mean, come on. Like, it's neither latex nor leather. Do you see? This is just, like, have some fucking standards, dude.
If you're single and you're a dude, just become the girlfriend. Literally, looking like this will help you out 100 times. Just do this.
Yeah, that's like fucking tinfoil is what that is. Come on, if you're gonna go synthetic, at least make sure it's something quality. Fucking slam, Why are so many meme videos here just have some overstimulation? You know what it is? It's like how to say? It's like the gooning of comedy, right?
Fucking hell. Oh, fuck me. What? Oh, fucking jump scare. Fucking hell.
Fucking jump scare.
Yeah. I've lost my fucking page now.
I'm sorry. Can we just talk about this really quick? The context, the framing of this fucking video is people who read horror books, okay? Do we want to talk about how he's like, he's just in a void blank space, right? Hello, Murguff, okay? He's in a void blank room with a gray sofa on a gray background, and he's wearing a fucking puffer and like really thick pants, like it's fucking freezing. Yeah, no, see what I mean? Like, he's fully clothed to go outside in the fucking snow, but he's reading a horror book, right? And then his friend is just fucking sitting here watching this happen? And he looks like he's straight out of 2003. Do you see his fucking boy band hair? Literally, they could not apply more hair gel if they tried. Something when she uses teeth or something. Is that anything, guys?
I literally like women? You can like women.
Charm, thank you for the 7-month subscribe.
It's called bisexuality.
You're too good to me. The turtle is fucking, when you're fucking thirsty, dude. When you're fucking thirsty. Also, no, it's not catacombs. It's stream submissions.
Every time I see a homeless person, they got a dog. Y'all investing in the wrong roof.
Okay. Listen. Now, I disagree with this from a certain perspective, right? Okay, listen. From a certain perspective, okay? It's a fucking dog. It brings you joy. It brings you love. It brings you family when you don't have it, okay? When you see a homeless person with an animal, you know they love that thing. However, that was fucking hilarious.
Every time I see a homeless person, they got a dog. Y'all investing in the wrong roof.
Roof? Hey, I have scoliosis. My spine. I don't know, man. I'm giving this one a -1, I think. Sisyphus got tired. Okay, plus one. Very good, +1. That's where we're at right now. I'm -1, +1ing your memes. Tomboy abs salt lick. Can we get abs in chat, please? Can we get some 7TV abs? Is the meme mediocre? I mean, sure. But is it honest? It's also pretty honest, yeah. And you can't go wrong with honesty, can you? Let's see. Girls' pockets, half a phone. Boys' pockets, a phone. Keys. UTAC CD1445. Multi-purpose laser printer with built-in scanner. A wallet. The entirety of Portugal. Oh, wait. I know some Portuguese people. Yo, MV. Neru, where are you? Get out of their fucking pockets. The Alco GP9. Hey, where's American Flyer? He's got that autism, right? You want to tell us what this pulls? Is this freight? Does this do oil? Does this do anything? Also, I'll keep it a buck. Nowadays, listen. That's an EMD GP9, not an Alco. Oh shit, dude. Dude, that's crazy. They lied to us in a meme. The guys, they went on the internet and they told lies. Can you believe that shit?
I like how stunningly average Panera Bread is. It's beautiful. Eating hospital food in the ambiance of a Norwegian minimum security prison. It's amazing. I take a bite of that turkey cheddar that's kind of dry and I'm like, tastes like St. Paul, Minnesota. That chicken noodle soup tastes like a Tuesday afternoon. Not great, but not bad. Could be worse. And that's what makes this country so great. That's what makes our cuisine great. Because any old foolish country could have a great sushi spot or a hole-in-the-wall, you know, Mexican restaurant in San Diego with the best tacos.
Oh no, the meme died. All right, fucking, I'm sorry. That gets a +2 from me because saying it tastes like a Tuesday afternoon, not good, but not bad. That's fire. That's a +2. Okay, but now I have a story. I used to work at a Panera Bread at some point, okay? And I had to be a barista there. And I didn't want to be a barista, but we were never staffed, so I was always barista. Let me tell you. People had some fuck-ass orders back then as well. You think the fuck-ass orders are new? No. People have been making fuck-ass orders since day one. Doesn't have to be Starbucks. People just be saying shit. Like, yeah, I want a strawberry banana smoothie with a squirt of caramel and chocolate sauce. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Oh, wait, we got more autism videos. Let's go.
My childhood hobby shop is closing. So, I did what any sane person would do and bought the shop's train layout. Wait, what? Some people don't do
yes,
that?
yes, that is
well,
the
you're
same
probably
thing
right.
to do.
Let me explain. I've been into trains as long as I can remember. For over 30 years. If it ran on rails, it's had my attention. My parents purchased a wooden Brio playset in 1993 to keep me occupied during downtime on a trip, and from then on, that was it. So I guess this whole thing should come as no surprise to anyone.
Wait, that's really funny.
My personal history with the shop.
I inherited a bunch of my stuff from my sister and my brother, right? When I was a youngin. I had that exact same train station that was in that picture. Hold on, I gotta find this.
Others had built gutting, so I'll say one who knew me then. From then on, that was it.
That one on the right side, you see it? You see it? That bright red one right there? I had one of those. When you get hand-me-downs from your older siblings, I mean, come on.
So I guess this whole thing should come as no surprise to anyone who knew me then. My personal history with the shop probably deserves its own video, so I'll save most of it for another day. But suffice to say, learning that it was to close.
Trains are awesome. I don't know. I genuinely have so much admiration. I think the term I would use is admiration for people who commit to hobbies like this. I had an uncle that had like a massive setup in his basement for a while.
But nothing I could do.
And I remembered I would just like go down there and play like PS1, and then whenever it was loading and taking too long, I would just like turn on a train and watch it go around while I'm waiting.
Won you all several helping hands and a whole lot of sweat equity later. So what all do I have here? It's a display layout, so it's primarily designed.
What was the Crash game for PS1? It was like Crash Team Racing, I think.
Plenty of real estate for in-scale. There's a continuous loop on the upper
level. That was fun to
play
on PS1.
Loop on the lower level, and an inner switching area that has a runaround track and several spurs for some operational interest. The layout is constructed of Kato Unitrack sectional rail and
turnouts trains by highly respected dedication. No, I've said this as well.
Magnetic uncouplers make it possible to set out cars in
like
various
anyone
spots, and a push-button
engages in a hobby that is just purely passion,
all from one place. For
like
the last
I don't know,
while,
it fills
sat
me
idle
with joy.
For some time, with the power packs disconnected and the trains all stored away. And I'm told that at one point,
like funny enough, I actually have a lot of respect for airsofters.
Terrain manipulation.
Like genuinely, I have like a lot of respect for
large hole in the
airsofters.
landscaping, I'm willing to bet that all this layout
You gotta be able to just appreciate things without being afraid of looking lame, right? I have more respect for airsofters than I do people who buy guns but don't know how to use them.
MRC Tech 4 dual
I have way more respect for
airsofters. Like I said earlier, there are 3 separate operation zones here with the 2 completely separate loops.
Not to mention, there's a lot of countries where the only thing you can do is airsoft, right?
And a runaround track. Job 1
Fun fact: a lot of airsofters are now actually veterans. That makes total sense. Yeah, that makes total sense.
Completely isolated from everything else.
Veterans, reservists. Yeah.
Either one or both of those to one side of this dual power pack.
I mean, because part of it is like the fun of being in a community, right?
Spurs and turnouts. Now let's take a look underneath the layout.
I mean, I've said before that like
it did take me a while to trace.
I've been to a lot of local game stores in my life, right? You know, card games, war games, whatever, right?
Case underneath the layout and its wires.
And it's a lot of veterans. Yeah, it's a lot of veterans because it's kind of a space that accepts everyone, right?
Display case illumination.
And that's why I kind of like local game stores because they're a third space that everyone has a space there.
Where we can see wires come through the subterranean structure, and we can kind of get a general.
You know, you'll find you know LGBT people there right next to a bunch of veterans and a bunch of hard asses. And then they'll just be playing games together.
Not quite sure.
I don't know. You don't really get those mixes in a lot of places. You don't get those in bars, really. Usually it's a gay bar or otherwise. You know what I mean?
One way to find out. Now, it's possible that a train could run on this
layout. Have I played Shadowrun?
But since we're already making such good progress, let's go ahead.
I've played tabletop Shadowrun and I played the game as well.
To give our right
although I dropped out of the game really quick.
Make sure there's no loose debris.
Like the digital game. And hello, FPW. How are you today?
From the hobby shop to my house. Off camera, I'll
Quickly,
poke
someone give
inside
sub
the tunnel portals
FBW
and come around
something.
back to hit the emergency access as well. All right, seems like we should be good to go. Now for the fun part. I'm going to hook up the lower
Shadowrun
loop
is
to
neat.
one
I
side
think
of this
I think
little
anything
power
that
pack,
has
and
lore
off camera, I'll hook
that lets
up
you
the
play
upper
around
loop
with
to the other side. When I went
an
to go
interesting
pick out
setting.
the layout, I mentioned that I didn't have
Your
a whole
local
lot in
card
the way
shop
of
is full of so
in-scale
many different
equipment.
people.
So
Exactly.
the
I think that's
shop owner
great.
very
I think card
generously
shops are one of the
included
few
this
places
Kato starter
nowadays
set
that
for me here.
really
So let's take this out of the box and see what's inside.
have that
We
opportunity.
have a Santa Fe F7 diesel.
I think
We
I think
have
that's really
tank car
valuable
painted
in
for
society,
UTLX,
having those
2 covered
spaces where people
hoppers,
can
and
just
of course, a Santa Fe
be
Cruise.
different,
All
but
very
actually
complimentary
just
to this
love
layout theming,
doing
and a
things
very
together.
good start to my in-scale collection.
Right?
This orange thing here is a re-railer tool, which will help
I think it means a lot.
with
I think it
lining
means a lot,
these tiny wheels up on the track. I'll get our locomotive on the lower loop, and we're going
What
to
did you play
apply
in
some power to
Shadowrun?
see if
It's
it
a little
moves.
convoluted. It's
And
very
it
fun,
does,
sometimes
but only for a short
enjoyable.
distance. Like I said earlier, these rails are likely quite
I'll be
dirty
honest. I
and need a
always
good
do.
cleaning.
I do
But
hackers.
this proves that we've
Net
hooked the
runners.
power
I don't
up
remember what they were
correctly,
called
and
Shadowrun,
both
but I
the
did
power
use
pack
a.
and the locomotive
I had a
working.
deck and everything, right?
Let's try the upper loop now. Same story here.
Oh
Wires
my
are all
God!
hooked
Yeah,
up,
no. That actually, you know what?
moves,
I'm thinking about
and then
like
stops once it crosses
what are
the
they
rail
called?
track. So some cleaning and
Fighting
current
games,
continuity
right?
troubleshooting are needed here.
Where
but it also works.
it's sort of that same
You
mentality
might notice that
of
the
the
layout's
only thing
kind
that
of
matters
bare.
is who's the
That's
better
because I
player.
removed a bunch of figures and vehicles as well.
I'm
as any
sorry.
structures that were
I have
glued
played
down
in fighting
before
games
moving the
at
layout into the
times
basement,
at
just so nothing would get lost.
when I've
And
had
I'll
a
talk
community
more
for
about the
fighting
different
games, I've
scenes in
played
this
in it,
layout
and let
how
me
they
tell
interact
you,
with each other in a
those
future
trans
video.
girls got
So for
hands,
now, let's
man.
just get some of
They
this
kind of
stuff
kick
back
your
in place
ass.
so you can get a better idea of what this is supposed to look like.
They're fucking
There's a lot
scary
more
at
for us to
fighting
get into
games.
here and plenty to discuss about the layout design in future videos. But for now, here is
Genuinely
a top-down
scary
shot
at fighting
as best
games.
as I could do in my basement, camera right up against the bottom
Bridget,
of the main.
sorry, I think Bridget is overplayed.
So
I'm
you
sorry.
can see how
I
everything
want fucking
interacts
soul
here,
bad guy merch,
and
please. Can
I'm
I
gonna
please have
do
a
my
handsome?
best in a future
Can I
video
please
to
have a
give you
handsome
actual
guy
proper
merch?
track plan with
Goodness
track planning
gracious.
software so you can
Is
see where
Bridget
everything
cute?
goes.
Yes.
But
Can
you
I
see
have
the upper loop
anything
kind of
else?
climbs up the back of the
Please.
layout and then it goes over itself.
Cat being intimidated by trans
folds in
girls.
behind some terrain and then goes back down to the other side while the layout comes right across the front of the layout.
Listen,
turns around underneath
I'm
the
saying
terrain,
I
and
could
comes
I could
back
throw
in,
hands with any of you
well,
in a fighting
beneath
game.
the upper loop,
I assure
as
you,
lower
one,
loops are
well,
wont to
there's
do,
got to be one
goes by
fucking
this
pup
passenger
in this
station
fucking
and enters
server
the terrain
that is a
again,
trans
and
girl that
this
is
middle
super
section here
autistic
has
about a
whole bunch of
fucking fighting game,
switchbacks.
and I can guarantee you I'm not kicking
when
their
it goes
ass.
into the tunnel, it actually has a lead that goes about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet.
I can guarantee it.
Into each of those tunnel portals, so you can actually move a
Want a
decent-sized
blonde,
train
white
of
Shoto with a
scale
wife
at
and
least
adopted kids?
through there
Yeah.
and get some nice
Fucking
back
Kai
and forth
Kisk.
movements. And so we're just
Love
about at
that
the end
guy.
of this video. But
Hello,
before
Redacted
we go,
Panda.
let's talk about the projects I have in store for this layout, because there's still a whole lot of stuff that has to get done before this thing's in proper work.
You get why it's popular, but it's
I
Guilty
figured
Gear,
there
not
would need to
Bridget's
be some
Bizarre
track or
Adventures.
electrical
Please
work
give me
done,
merch of other
and
characters.
it turns out
Dude,
that's
I don't
the
know.
case, and that's
Whenever
fine.
I go on
You
HLJ
know, you
or
use a
something to
layout
try
for
to
the first time in
find
several
Guilty
years,
Gear
and
merch,
the track's
it's
going to need
just
to be cleaned,
fucking
deoxidized,
Bridget.
whatever have you.
Sometimes
we're
there's
gonna
biking
tackle that
though,
in the
and
next
I do like
video,
biking a
and
lot.
hopefully get
I saw there was
everything
like a
running
dizzy
nice and
there was a
smoothly.
dizzy in a biking
I
figure
also want to
recently,
investigate the
except they
turnout
were
wiring
checks
and,
numbers
all the stuff in this inner
$1,600 for the
because
statue.
Kato Unitrack turnouts have what's called power routing.
Cat getting
feature,
bodied by a trans
where
lesbian
whichever
soul
way
player.
the points are set to go, the electricity will flow, or so I've been
Son
told.
of a bitch, dude.
So we're gonna see exactly how that works. I did trace the leads for the wiring in that section, and it seems that it's.
I'll put my full fight into it, but my
We're gonna
biking's
see. I
only
didn't
so
wanna
good,
blow anything
right?
Up rushing to put this video out or anything, so that will definitely be a topic for a future video as well. Now that big hole on the left
Bridget
side
and
of the layout
Astolfo.
is definitely
Gallon,
going to
are
need
you
to be
telling us
fixed
about
soon.
your
I'm told that a few
about
years
your search
back, the
history
scenery
or
on the
what?
right side of
Like,
the layout
do you need
had
to
been
tell us
completely
something?
Redone, and they're in the process of
Thank you for
redoing
my
the rest,
treat.
but it never got finished. And at one point, one of the store's friendly cats ended up punching through the ground near the coal mine scene. So yeah, talk about a catastrophe there. But the good news is that all of this will be a great opportunity to learn some scenery techniques and give that corner of the layout some new life. Good future.
Your
video
biking
for
is
sure.
beating yours
I'd also
or beating
love to add
mine.
some neat details.
There's no shot at that. I'm gonna come at you like a fucking spider monkey.
But I'd like to hear your ideas for things to include. So drop a comment and let me know
You're amazed we haven't had a
And then
Fumo?
finally, of course,
Yeah, I'm
I
actually
also
quite
want
shocked
to
that no one has
contain some more
redeemed it.
in-scale equipment that might be period
Hello,
correct,
Tavariat.
or at least believable for, I think the theme of this layout I was told was 1940s, 1950s, just rural America. So, you know, pretty wide selection of stuff we can do there. I believe while it was operational in the store, the layout primarily ran some Central of Georgia motive power, pulling plenty of boxcars and hoppers. So it'd be great to find some models of that stuff, or Central of Georgia passenger equipment as well, to use on the inner loop with the passenger depot. For now, though, this classic Santa Fe F7 will be a great way to enjoy the layout.
Why am I
once we get
Fumo?
everything working correctly.
Because they demanded
and
I
have
be
some fun
Fumo.
running trains. And that's what it's all about, right?
Sometimes it takes a boy
So
to be
thanks
best
very much
girl.
for watching this
Goodness
video. I'm
gracious.
really excited to get this thing back up and running exactly like it deserves. And
Hold on. I need to read this chat message. You gotta pit all the trans girls against one another to find the dominant one. I don't think there is one. I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm moving on. I don't think there is one.
Say hello and goodbye to this BA Falcon Uggo wagon. You're not meant to see this. You're not actually meant
Now
to be
this is
seeing
some
a lot of
peak
stuff.
Australian
There's a big
behavior.
transition of crap going on. And this thing has lovingly donated its heart for the Brucey cause, which isn't happening for a while because of other problems.
We love when male
One
characters
of
have
them being
tits
that
big
this
enough to
motor's
warrant a
effed
mouse
as well.
pad.
This ran really
That's what you
terrible.
aspire to be?
This wasn't meant to be in a video. Just wanted to
Keep doing your chest workouts. You'll get there.
its carcass out of here so we can move on with some really big grand video plans that are coming on the way. But it is a waste just to dump
Okay, so I don't know
this
if you guys
body.
know this.
Have had
This is garbage
aspirations
time.
Of the strange
There's a
kind.
couple of
Whereas
Australians
this? Well, this is a motor
that buy
from
shitty
the
ass
old
like
roller door when I
lemons
first moved in here.
and then repair them
technically,
and make
this
them
is
work.
An electrical motor, and James tells me with half a day.
Hello, Storm
we can
Guardian.
EV
How are
convert
you?
This Ford Falcon, our first
Like, it's hard to
ever
overstate.
EV
These guys are like
build.
really
Now,
fucking
making
good
an electric
mechanics.
car is actually dead simple.
It's just that
Like,
they do stupid
really,
shit,
really
which I guess
easy.
is the mark
It's
of a
why
good
golf
mechanic,
carts
isn't
are
it?
a thing. The hardest part is bringing enough power to drive you around with. Like the electric car is like older than the combustion engine, but we've been waiting on battery technology, and it's not an issue. We're in a high-tech world nowadays. It's like tech is so sorted.
So Storm Guardian,
You'll
what brings
love
you
our
here?
Solution to getting this thing going. So this is actually just a bench test, also called a floor test, just to see if this motor even turns over. Although it does have incredible specs on the sticker. It's how many watts?
750.
Wow, that's 0.7 of a kilowatt. I think that's a quarter of your toaster. This is baby fire up. Whoa! Whoa! Is that max power?
Yes.
Whoa! This thing's
Wow.
powerhouse. Hey, get toddlers' fingers in there. It'd cut them and you'd need a
You're
band-aid.
lurking your
mate,
viewing
no,
PCs,
she's
yes.
a torque
Your
monster.
dad's
Isn't that what
model
people
looks
say
nice.
when they're huffing coke?
Did you show your dad the Fumo model or this model?
Nah, it's a torque monster.
Hag Central strikes again? Wait, what do you mean, Zach? Did Hag Central strike again?
Don't worry about
Has a
power
third
delivery.
video
We've got a
hit
solution
Hag Central?
That's literally endless. Change the world. So how are we gonna pull this off? How do we get the power to go in and go down like this, right? And to spin the rear wheels? Well, I was thinking about it, so, you know, somehow use all these gear reductions so we can spin the torque converter fast enough. And James, in classic James style, figured it
They
out.
clipped me?
You just weld it straight to the diff.
Yeah, they do that. They do that all the time. And by all the time, I mean at least twice.
Nice one, Milwaukee.
You saw it yesterday and now you're here? Congratulations, you're never leaving. I mean, you might leave. That's inevitable. However, according to history, historical consensus suggests that you might be
gearbox
here
wants
for a
to do
little
big old
while.
fall. We're not taking the gearbox out because we want it to go with the car.
One of pups.
We don't
One
need
of
no
pups.
smoky bum
One
hole
of
tailpipe,
pups.
Mate. This is going to be a cutting-edge EV. Look at the muff on that one. Huh? Massive muff.
Oh no,
Quarter of a
dude,
toaster
Heathcliff,
going in.
if you want to go to the store, I guarantee
Gotta
you,
love seeing a
we're
big
gonna
motor
be
being
here
lifted
for a
into a
fucking
car.
while, okay? Go to the store
Oh,
now.
wow. It's like
Be
almost
good.
perfect fit in the center. Oh yeah, it's got to be ultra balanced, James. It has to be perfect.
Why would you want to? Muscle wolf girl equals your soul? More like your soul. Specifically your soul. Your soul is sold because it has been sold to me. It is now my soul. It is now it has been added to my collection. You're empowering me. You need to stop doing this. Stop giving the Fumo more power.
Can handle, but oh, there's bits of wire in there. I like it. Whoa,
You
it's
find it
actually
funny a
holding.
buff pup fit is sandwiched
It's
between two cat clips on
incredible.
Hag
I mean, it's
Central's
just gonna
list.
spin around like a dingle. Which I'm okay
Personally,
with,
I would
but
like
it
to be
needs
sandwiched
maybe
between two
one
buff pups,
support
thank you.
brace, just in the direction as it's turning. I think you just need to anchor it in
I
one
don't care if
direction.
it's like, I don't care if it's a sandwich style or Eiffel Tower style. I want to be
The
between
incredible
it, okay?
EV machine is completed. Proof. Huh? There's no combustion engine in there. So I did say there's an incredible technology that we're utilizing for unlimited energy. We don't need
Imagine.
a battery. Batteryless EV. It's called an extension cable. How much range you
See,
got?
okay, question.
Well,
Is
how much
this a
cable you got?
react?
You got range
Is this a
anxiety?
react
Go
stream
to
or is
the
this me
buttocks.
fucking
You
around?
should check out how securely mounted it is. Look at this beauty right
One
here.
cat buff pup
It's
sandwich
so
for you,
cutting
please.
edge, it hasn't even been tested. Look how this is expertly smashed into the leaf springs. Huh?
All right.
How many bolts?
You're 2 inches inside cat, and buff pup is 16 inches inside you. Are you moving forward or backwards?
And it's only designed to take torque in the direction that's going to be turning. Now, a big complaint about EVs is that they're complicated. They're like really difficult to use with all these like touch screens and crap. that you don't
Backwards?
want.
What
Yet
the
when it's
fuck?
Simple. And since we've designed our own electric car, we can
Insane.
make it our way.
Insane. Forward and then
simple
back.
than this.
There we go.
Look, mount it
That's
to the
yeah.
steering wheel for safety, right? Keep your hands on the wheel. So this will pass like.
It's
safety
actually a trick
inspections,
question
government
because
ways easily.
you're all she's already knotted in there. Okay, you're dying from 16 inches inside you. I assure you, I've survived.
What's that?
Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, that was a good one. Yeah, okay, that was a good one.
You're gay.
Thank you for the
What are you
follow,
talking
Steampunk Fox.
What's that?
Anyway, I'm just saying.
Hey.
It was a trick question. My
Finally
question was a trick question because if Buff Pup is that deep inside you, she's knotted. And that means you're not going forward or backwards, man. Not unless she tells you.
This tree grows grenades. You see, this is
Oh, is this a grenade fruit?
native to South America, and before we even address the frag grenades growing in the branches, we are going to start at the bottom of the tree because I feel it's important that you understand.
I'm glad you guys
this
understand my
tree
wisdom.
was
I'm glad.
designed
I really
from
am.
the roots up by God Himself to f***ing hurt you. Going up to a staggering 60 meters in height. The first phase of the f***ing boss fight that is this tree is the giant...
The pointy-ass
inch-long
tree boss
rock-solid
fight?
Bark combat knives covering the thing
Warcraft
from top
peasant
to
ads
bottom.
done.
Now,
Don't worry,
if
Storm
Groot's
Guardian.
cousin being armed like the average British
We take ad
resident
breaks
was
together.
not enough to stop you
I'm
from
not
getting
streaming
too
without
close.
you here as well.
Touching the tree will immediately make you realize it is not ribbed for your pleasure. It's for your f***ing poison.
It's poison?
If the spikes weren't enough, the sap of the sandbox tree is very f***ing
That's pussy, babe.
causing severe itching and rashes on contact, and if you some fucking how get it into your eye, it will temporarily blind you.
Bitch, you blind
That
forever.
all pales in comparison to what you came here for. The
That's very much
reason-
appreciated.
The other name for this thing
Yeah,
is
Storm
the
Guardian,
fucking
listen,
dynamite
listen.
tree. The fruit. You see, these fruits aren't meant to be eaten. In fact,
I want to
they're
keep. I want to
poisonous.
make sure all the
Put it in
pups
your
are not
mouth,
left
you'll
behind.
cramp up,
No pup
vomit,
left
and
behind.
shit yourself. No, they are made.
We get to enjoy
spread
the stream
seeds
together,
of the
or not at
sandbox
all.
tree in the most American way humanly
All right, you're
possible.
back. You're looking at poison trees. We are looking at poison trees.
The fruits are basically seed-filled time bombs. As once mature, they begin to dry out. As they dry, they shrink, and they
Bang.
slowly begin bending against their stems. The tension gets too high, snaps the fibers, holding it against the stem, and the whole thing explodes like a frag grenade, sending seeds flying up to 240 kilometers an hour.
Huh? Me showing my Python skills to the interviewer. Talk about a snake charmer, am I right?
Man, I wish I didn't have this tumor on my head.
Brother, everyone
Lork
was
mentioned.
born with a tumor. Just some people's tumors live in their lives instead of on their heads. Bongo time!
Oh my goodness gracious. You will say that Midwesterners have fatter tits. It's just that the Midwestern men have even fatter tits. Goodness gracious.
Doomsday clock is now at 100 seconds to
Sock mentioned, Flork mentioned, dude. Clark, Connecticut mentioned. Can we get some Clark, Connecticut memes in here?
Beasts that howl and bark. Bring me
Hey, Gono.
crimson liquid red. Bring me the sickness terror bred. Bring me thunder lightning true. Bring me hope of nothing new. Rot, decay, dilapidation. Bring the end.
You want fries with that?
Bitch! A silver motherfucker! I am your life, you fuck you! That was a great take.
Oh my lord. I'm sorry, that was so genuine. I love that. I'm sorry, Charm. Your girlfriend has 5 cats? Isn't that like that's like a bit too many cats after a certain point, isn't it?
In ancient Terra, they would call upon a certain machine spirit. Hatsune Miku.
5 is
bless
fine.
This machine.
Hey, I'm Furby.
Yes.
Wait, I'm sorry, this is fire.
Call upon a certain machine spirit. Hatsune Miku. Bless this machine.
Hey, I'm Furby.
Yes.
Hey, I'm Furby. That's a simple meal served well, thank you.
Hampton, we need tax write-offs. Break that man's legs.
I'm Clark from Connecticut.
Now, how
Solomon,
much
cut
would you
that man's
say
legs
the
in
bill
half.
would be to fix your legs?
I don't know.
$1 billion? Yes, that sounds about right. You can leave. Looking at poor people disturbs me.
Can we talk about how I was concerned? About how fucking concerned I was?
Legs.
Oh my god.
Now, how much would you say the bill would be to fix your legs?
I don't know.
$1 billion? Yes, that sounds about right. You can leave. Looking at poor people.
I was genuinely concerned about paying that much when I had to get a checkup. You know how that goes?
Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth.
Shrimp special, $7.99.
$6 shrimp special.
Fuck.
Jesus answered, I am the way and the truth.
Gianni is so fucking funny.
No one comes to the Father except through me.
$6 shrimp special. No, the thing is, he says shrimp special. He doesn't say shrimp.
No one comes to the Father except through me.
$6 shrimp special.
Oh, he does. Son of a bitch. I'm mad. Now I'm mad. I wanted to idealize his delivery here. I feel like this was supposed to cut off right after that, and then what would happen is we would see a femboy without muscles, and they would be very, very sexy. That was not a meme, that was bait. That was a thirst trap, Your Honor. It would be a meme if it was followed up by a War Thunder player going like, nya, 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 nya. You know what I mean? I'm going to start howling if they howl. I believe I've made my point. I believe I've made my point.
Fire rescue, somebody call for a stroke? Hey, I think he's having a stroke. Hi. I think you might be right. I told you should have went to the hospital yesterday. Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday this happened during yoga class, but I didn't want to miss it. Yeah, he was doing the first drooling downward dog in history. But then
hold on.
And yeah, he was doing the first drooling downward dog in
I don't think it's the first.
history. But then it went away. And then what happened? A half again at dinner. Yeah, there were more mashed potatoes on the table than there were in his mouth. But then it went away.
Oh, not that kind of drooling? Shit,
When did this one begin? Like 10 minutes or so. I mean, do I really need to go to the hospital?
Reminder, if you're even slightly... Reminder, if you're even slightly worried about your health, just go get a fucking checkup. Just go get a fucking checkup. Also, you can't say pics or you're lying. Literally go look at the last fucking link I sent. Well, actually, I don't know if it's the last link, because sometimes I post a lot of porn. Go look at NSFW art and go look for that fucking last commission, okay? All right? Pics, I have the pics. Go caught in 4K, motherfucker. Go check the fucking...
Yeah, man, he keeps passing out.
Hello, Legend of God Art. How are you?
Hi. How many times has he passed out? I don't know, man, like 4 or 5 times. Does anyone else smell mashed potatoes? And you're just calling now? Yeah, man, I mean, it's not like he's out for a long time. He wakes up like 2 seconds after he goes down.
Dude, but you don't like checkups? Okay.
Holy crap.
But if you have an even slight reason, just go get checked. It's great. It's fine.
Holy crap. Hi.
Hey, Fancy Turbo, you have a good rest of the day, okay?
Mike, come on, buddy, calm down. You know we're here
There's
to
some
help
gratitude
you.
Justin pics in there. Don't worry about that.
Mike. Nose candy? Nah, not enough talking. And he took off all of his clothes. I'm a paramedic, see? Wait. Hey, Mike, are you being chased by wolves? You see them too? Oh, Flocka.
Nose candy? Grumpy. Nose candy is cocaine.
Right, you drop some ketamine? I'm gonna go help wrestle a naked guy. Oh, excuse me, sir. We got dispatched here for a fire alarm. Is everything okay? I have no clue what you're talking about, man.
Pains de chocolat.
Holy crap. Sir, you have a ton of smoke inside of your house. We need to go inside and check it out. Nah, we're good. What? This isn't the first time this has happened. I assume you're here for this? Yep. And then it was on fire.
He's seeing the pups, dude. That guy who was in the K-hole, he was seeing the pups,
I can see the head. A couple more big pushes and the baby's gonna come out, all right? Oh, hey, you must be the boyfriend. Yeah. I saw the trucks outside. Good. Is she okay? Dude, she's doing great, man. The baby is almost here. Oh, so good. Oh,
Did this guy not realize? Or no, he's gonna faint, and then they have to treat him.
Hey, listen, bro. I know this feels completely overwhelming right now, but don't worry.
What is this gonna be? What is this one gonna
awesome
be?
Dad. No, it's not
It's
that.
not. It's not mine.
Just got back from college, and I've been gone for a year.
Uh-oh.
Okay, who's ready to go to the hospital? 911, somebody call
my
for a fight?
God!
Yeah, that was me.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Is that a light in your arm? Yeah, you know, the old lady and I got in a little argument when I brought home the wrong flowers, and bingo, bango, I got a solar-powered lawn light in my arm. I mean, I suppose it could be worse. Yeah, I mean, we could have broken up too, you know. Hey, what are the
I think that
chances
might have
I'll
been
be able to
better.
make
I
it
think it
back
might
in
have been
time
better
for
if you
dinner?
did.
Holy crap, we're gonna be here a lot. Fire rescue, somebody called for a twisted ankle? My ankle hurts. Okay, we can fix that, but what happened? Hey, I'm the one that called. I don't know what happened. He was hanging Christmas decorations on the ladder, and then next thing you know, he's hobbling around the street confused, calling himself the Crispy Kris Kringle.
Well, that's a
Christmas
concussion.
decorations in April.
That's a concussion.
Which decorations was he working on? Those ones. That's not good.
22 feet of brain injury?
That's really not good. Why are there Christmas decorations in April? Fire rescue. Dude, please hurry. He's bleeding everywhere.
That's horrifying.
Where is he? There. Hey. Oh, wow. So you're vomiting blood? Oh, yeah. Not a huge deal, but why are your pants missing?
Is he also? Oh my god!
What are you talking about?
Beth, we gotta go. Right now.
Hey, thanks for the follow,
Fire
Ink
rescue, somebody
Hunter.
call for trouble breathing? Hi, are you able to just...
What happened to
check him
Ink
out really
Hunters
fast
1
and
through
make sure he's
68?
okay?
Hey, it's
yeah,
Junior.
we can definitely do that, but what exactly is going on? Yeah, sure. He just all of a sudden said his head was hurting and he couldn't breathe. Oh yeah, just out of nowhere? Yeah, it was just.
Is it a cinnamon challenge?
out of
Is he
nowhere.
ODing on cinnamon or some shit?
Sir, can you do me a favor and turn around for a second, please? Any chance you guys were doing the cinnamon challenge and accidentally inhaled a little bit and smashed your head on the countertop when you leaned over to cough your brains out?
They weren't good enough.
Yeah,
Good
that
answer,
definitely
Ink
looks like a
Hunter.
maybe.
And hello, Oranges Uns.
Fire rescue. Somebody called for a car accident? Hey, my moron brother over here just got his leg rearranged. Oh, God. Oh, I was just resting my leg
Hey,
out
yo,
the
this
window.
guy is
The
pretty
car
good
came by
at
too
these. I'm
close,
not gonna
and
lie.
All of a sudden, I knew exactly what the bottom of my foot looked like. That's not good, man. Yeah,
Oh
it's not
my
good. I've been telling him for years to stop putting his foot.
Your brother
from
did
his
the
filled
cinnamon
feet
challenge,
out
and you
the
remember him
window,
waking
and
up your
now look
parents
what
at
happened.
midnight
You
from
think
how bad
right
he was
now is the
coughing.
time to lecture me
That's
with my leg
faultier.
as a
From
new
what I've heard about your
knee?
brother, that sounds like something he would
All right, man, what do you
absolutely
wanna
be
do?
fucking doing. And thank you
I'm
for
gonna
that,
go fill
Fat
up in that
Lordship.
bush over there, and
You have a
I'm
good
gonna go
night,
from there.
okay?
So your back just locked up out of nowhere?
Yeah, man. Yesterday I turned 40, and then this morning I wake up, bend over to tie my shoes, and bam! I'm stuck in the half-mast position, screaming in pain.
Man, that really
Jesus Christ.
sucks. But speaking of screaming in pain, you know we have to carry you all the way downstairs, right?
I know.
Uh-oh.
You live on the 3rd floor.
I know.
You want me to give you some pain medication to take the edge off?
Nah, man.
He's how you started making
I can take
Powerhouse
it.
coffee, which is coffee plus hot cocoa. Oh.
Is he gonna be okay? Yeah.
See, Moose, funny enough, I think I used to do that as well. Back in my old hometown, they used to do a lot of events at the local firehouse. And of course, the local firehouse had a little coffee drip and a little and like a little hot water thing and you know, what is it? Nestle hot chocolate packets. And then, you know, all the cool kids were using those. Sometimes they would just have a tin of the stuff, right?
He'll probably pass out from the pain halfway down.
You're surprised this man
Hey guys,
hasn't
we
lost
need
his
help
sanity?
with-
I think, Lordship, part of what keeps you
Hey,
doing this
we're
is the
actually going
knowledge
down,
that
man. We
people
gotta
are
really
just
calm
kind
down.
of stupid and in need of help.
Just curious though.
And why
what was
he
the not so
doesn't
calm
lose his
part that
sanity
led
because
to
he
the
knows he's got his head on
violent feng shui
straight.
furniture
A lot
rearrangement?
straighter than these guys.
My sugar dropped and I might have gotten a little rowdy. A little rowdy might be a little bit of an understatement. But we managed to get his sugar up, so he seems like he's pretty good to go now. Yeah, I feel so much better, man. I can't
Your
thank
voice
you
is
guys.
so nice.
Hey,
Thank
where's
you,
my
Ink
TV?
Hunter. It's very sweet of you.
You might not want
You
me
can
to answer that
continue to
question.
glaze me though. It's fine.
Dude, my
I
wife is
accept the
gonna kill me.
praise. I really do.
What happened here? We had a little grease fire. So I grabbed a cup of water and threw it on it. Which I told him not to do. And then we had a big grease fire. So I went to grab the lid to put it on top of the pan. And I grabbed flour, which I smacked out of his hand because he was just gonna make the fire bigger. And then
This
I
is
smacked
awful.
him for smacking me. And then finally, I was able to easily put the fire out by smothering it with the lid.
Okay, so I'm gonna teach you something really quick. If there's a grease fire, water will make the grease go everywhere, and it will still be on fire, okay? And flour, if you guys did not know this, did you know that flour is flammable? In fact, it's not just a little bit flammable, it's very, very flammable, to the point that if it is airborne, you can easily cause a giant fucking explosion. This happens in flour factories. It's a genuine explosive risk. Do not put flour on a fucking fire.
You're right. Your wife's gonna kill you. 911, somebody called for their eyes hurting? Yeah, right here. I woke up this morning and I couldn't open my eyes.
Thankfully not the hard way. I'm
Your
glad,
eyes are
Storm
really
Guardian. I'm
swollen.
glad you
That
didn't
just
have that
happened out of
issue.
nowhere? Yeah, I mean, I've had pink eye for the last week.
Yeah,
but it's
flour
treating
mills
me.
used
It's
to
okay with,
explode.
antibiotics, eye drop,
That's just
urine.
crazy.
I'm sorry. It sounded like you just said urine. I did. I mean, I've been pouring it in my eyes all week, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Huh?
Mike's the one that told me to do it.
He's got pink eye. He's got pink eye.
Hey, I am so excited to call the hospital.
Okay, you know what? Whoever sent this one, I give you a big +2 on that. People actually making funny videos? Impossible. Mandalore Gaming? Mandalore Gaming mentioned. Yeah, Lordship, you be good, man. Okay. So I knew someone submitted this, so I didn't watch it yet. I am very excited. I fucking love Mandalore. He is one of the funniest motherfuckers. Was it me? Did I post it? Okay, good. Then it was me. Hold on. It was me, bitch! Kono Qathrin da! Mandalore's cat's Oshi? Yeah, unironically though. Like, unironically though? Kono Qathrin da. We do a little rigging of the watch list as a treat. I'm gonna give myself a +2. I deserve a +2. You guys don't give me my fucking +2s, okay? I deserve one.
Might have been a dream. I just played this, and that effect is already setting in. And there's no shot I'm patient. And they also made Turning Point Fall of Liberty, which explains a lot more. It's legendary. The game, not the adjective, also known as Legendary the Box before launch, and in my clips folder. So I guess
this
that
is gonna be bad. This is gonna be really bad, isn't it?
I don't think it would have helped much telling an audience what this game is about. The box refers to Pandora's box. You can get the story behind that and the game's opening under the prologue
Thank you,
slideshow.
Kosek,
But it's not just backstory. This is the game's opening cutscene. If you just click New Game, you get a different cutscene.
Wait, hold on.
Saturn is the game's opening cutscene.
This is how you know it's gonna be fucking terrible, right? It doesn't say new game continue load. It says prologue slideshow. That means they couldn't fucking properly set it up to play the slideshow when you press new game. That's how broken it is.
If you just click new game,
this is already promising some bullshit.
You miss out on who anyone is, why this is happening, and other context. So why would they separate this out? It's
Did
only
I
about
play
2
this game
minutes.
before?
It could be this was
I
made
might have
last
rented
and
this
filling
game
in a
from
lot
the
of blanks
library
that were cut out of the
once.
main game. But it really is just the prologue, and you get filled in on these elements during the game. But my guess is that it's because Legendary's cutscenes are not skippable. So between lore cutscene and actual opening cutscene, it would be over 5 minutes until you were actually playing the game.
Wait,
If
did you
that
say
was the
25
reason
minutes?
It would be over 5 minutes until you
Over
were actually playing the
5,
game.
okay.
If that was the reason, it definitely wasn't the cutscene skipping they should have been worried about. In any case, let's see a bit of the slideshow.
Pandora's box, according to ancient myth,
This is a
was
stain
gift
on
from
your
the
Steam
gods.
library.
A
Oh my
wedding
god.
present from a devious
you
use,
can remove
delivered
games
with
from
the
your
warning
library.
that it should never be opened. Of course, Pandora's curiosity proved too strong, and she peeked inside, instantly
Mock
releasing
Stupid.
all the misfortunes of mankind into the world.
I've been thinking
That
about
was
playing
the
Metal Gear
myth.
Solid
The
5.
truth,
I gotta be real.
unfortunately, was far worse.
I think it'd be really fun on
Okay,
stream.
just in case you laughed when you heard
Pandora's box.
in front of a big jar, that's not the game being crazy yet. That is accurate. According to my research,
Pandora's
the word box
vase.
is a 16th century mistranslation. Pandora's box actually was Pandora's jar. So stop laughing, it's not funny. Besides, the detail ends up not mattering because Pandora's box is a box. And it looks like a royalty-free Ark of the Covenant, including nations
love the
fighting
Metal
for
Gear
control of it,
franchise?
implying it might actually be the Ark.
Good.
Whatever it was, a shadowy group called the Council of 98 found it and hid it away. But in the very next scene, or
You really
slide,
can't go wrong with it.
researchers found it on the ocean floor. So maybe the Council of 98 just chucked it into the ocean because who gives a shit?
The Evils of the Jar
It's a short
was
intro,
actually the
but
Evils
just so
of
dense, especially when it comes from a character
the
point
jar?
of view. The moment
That
you
jar?
learn about
What is
one
the jar?
Illuminati Shadow Cabal, there's another one.
It caught the attention of my then employer, LeFay. His obsession with ancient history, with the origins of Pandora's box in particular.
Just call me a
led him
Greek
to
philosopher
recognize
the way
true
I'm
nature
exploring
of the
Pandora's
artifact.
box. Am I
What's the
right,
truth?
He
guys?
initiated a plan
Huh?
for our
Am I right?
organization.
Am I right? Hello? Okay, so as you were saying, what were we saying?
The Black Order.
Yeah,
to
we're watching the
recover
new
Pandora's
Mandalore video.
box before the council could react.
Wait, the council is
hiring
still...
an intermediary that wasn't under their surveillance.
I'm so
Charles
mad that I went to
was a
flip you
thief,
off and then
a
someone
career
redeemed
criminal who
pits.
sold his expertise to the highest bidder.
It's
We
not
were
that there's
talking
too much
boxes.
information. There's just no
That's true.
breathing room. Was there a 2-minute limit?
A plan that did not become clear to me until I escorted Deckard to the museum holding Pandora's box, and he set in motion the events that would change.
Hold on. I need to read this chat message. Mock Stupid said, Kat, you're not dad enough to be making bad NSFW dad jokes. Your Honor, I don't need to be dad enough because I'm already daddy.
Change the world forever.
If you bet on he opens the box, you'd be right.
You don't need to be a
But I didn't
father to be
expect this
daddy, you know that,
mummy-looking
right?
key thing.
Thought I was mommy? I'm also mommy. That's neither here nor there. You just need to understand that, like, a girl calling another girl daddy is actually kind of sexy. Never had a guy call
The
me
box
that,
is
though.
open.
That would be,
Chaos is
I
unleashed,
don't know,
and
man.
The shadows are all fucked up.
C-Cat again with a Freudian penis envy? Insane.
Now, normally this would be the part
Fucking
where I tell you how to
insane.
fix this, or I'd upload some notepad file to download. But no. For starters, this is one of those games where the settings are just a black
Krill,
box.
I don't have to
And
tell
I
you this.
did dig into the engine
There's
to try all sorts of
strap
settings. But
called a
looking at other
strap
people's
on.
footage and console
Okay.
footage, it turns out the game just looks this way. It only stretches out and looks this bad in the opening scene.
I don't need to
And I've
envy
played so many
anything.
older games where the shadows were scuffed right from the start. That
Okay, is
I
it
assumed
me,
that
or
was
is this
just
not something that
happening
looks
again.
like
But no,
this is something that
this time,
Faultier would
no
play,
file digging
right?
required for now.
Someone back me
Vivian,
up on
the
this. Who here
PowerPoint
also
woman, calls to
watches
give hot tips,
Faultier?
Like, the building is on fire. And check your
Is
PDA
Polgan
for more.
here? Because this 100%
Thanks,
seems like
V.
something he would
you
play.
take a stroll out, and I think the building is on fire was underselling it.
It's a Dollar Tree
She did
Fear.
mention
Oh my
Earthquake as
god,
well,
you're right.
but we're starting off
Is it
where
better
all
or worse
superhero
than
movies
Darkest of
end with a big
Days?
beam in the sky. This one just aims for
The
realistic
bar is
bystander
pretty
gore
fucking low,
reactions.
dude. Faultier, hey Faultier, hey Faultier. Did you hear what I said? I said this seems like a game that you would play.
For what the premise is, everything so far establishes they're aiming for a
You
grounded
wanted to play
tone.
this?
But boy,
Yeah,
did they go
Faultier.
overboard
Come on,
your
play
feet.
it. Come on,
This
watch the
bench
video
looks
and
like
play
something you
it.
would jump
I'm
over, right?
waiting.
No, it's this statue.
You're gay.
And it's tricky.
What are you talking
Hey,
about?
thanks for the
Statue.
follow, Chaos Sandwich.
That might be
How
the
you
most
doing today?
horrifying thing I've seen so far.
It does seem like that. Yeah, Faultier. Oh, yeah, let's see. It's a retro shooter.
Nah, the shit jump is
It seems
worse.
really,
Oh my
really
God.
bad.
Wait, a corpse gets
Funny
more airtime than the player?
ragdolls.
Well, as bad as things are inside, outside is infinitely worse. The only way I can describe it
You
is it's
played
like
the
nobody has any
demo? Oh
bones.
my god, Faultier. One of your hobbies is enjoying bad books,
It's
games,
like shaking
movies.
a box of
but there's
Legos.
some are so
but it's
goddamn
here where
bad.
you really understand what Legendary is, because they go all in on earning the badass seal of approval.
Wait, if Faultier plays games like that, you need to follow them? Yeah, you do! BB, you need to follow Faultier. How many times have I shouted this motherfucker out? He's a good bean. He plays funny games. He's got good commentary. He's a cutie patootie. He's a sweet boy. Go follow him. The fuck is happening on screen anymore?
The box
He
has released
even-
mythical
he
creatures
even
across our
kisses his
planet.
girlfriend.
It's a campy idea.
Can you believe
they
that?
know it's a campy idea.
He
so
will
are
stop
trying
stream,
extremely hard
literally
to get
to
you
go
to take
kiss
it
his girlfriend.
seriously. But the levels they reach for are so high, it loops back around to being funny.
Big dubs, man.
This is the glory of
Based? Can we get
Legendary.
based in
The
chat,
myths and
please, over
monsters
that?
of the
Thank you.
ancient world are still weak to guns, so it's up to Deckard to close the box and set things right.
I'm sorry, that line.
World are still weak to guns. This is the glory of Legendary. The myths and monsters of the ancient world are still weak to guns, so it's up to Deckard to close the box
The
and set
myths
things
and
right.
monsters of the
Let's start
ancient
with
world
the visuals.
are weak to guns. I'm pretty sure this is the
It's such a
plot
crazy
of
opening. They do
JSDF
set the
Gate.
bar
You know what I'm
extremely
talking
high.
about?
Just when you're starting to get used to
You know
the
that
streets being
manga?
a war zone between the NYPD and a flock of griffins.
Not stop?
The streets
No, I'm not
themselves
stopping.
Rise up to be a traffic golem. And I checked my PDA. It is a traffic golem. The creatures in the game aren't just from Greek mythology, they're from every mythology, with some of them
I wonder if
being
there's a
lot
guy
more
somewhere who
obscure
thinks
than
based
others.
means high on free
Even
base
if you do know
cocaine.
the origin, like seeing a bunch of blood
Yeah, and he
spatters
probably,
going,
like,
"Oh,
does
those
stock
are
market
clearly
trading or some
Sujitomo's
shit."
children. There's still going to be a twist on how the real thing is different than
Yeah,
the
yeah,
myth.
the JSDF
Like, if you've
propaganda
played this
anime,
game, You
exactly.
know you run into a werewolf or two. They look super emaciated and feral, and their movement is extremely twitchy.
There's a
and
Gate
quick.
spin-off that's gonna
because
focus on the
legendary
Navy?
werewolves were
Wow,
never
that's so
humans.
inclusive of
They're
Gate
just
to
animals with
include gay
hypermetabolism that want to
characters.
strip down all biomass, just like the Elysian about in the grave, or every Cabela's game.
so you are given a few creature types to deal with, and the devs put their own spin on it even if you do know the source. Having a variety of enemies like this, so visually different, and in a linear Call of Duty style campaign, was pretty rare back then, and even now.
They're gonna pretend the
your
Navy is
basic
straight.
baby
Insane.
enemy is a Teutonic fire drake that rolls around like Sonic the Hedgehog and spews magma. And sure,
Witch
in New
cackle?
York, it's probably not the first time a drake has dragged
witch
someone off to a
cackles.
back alley, but it is
More
weird to fight
ultranaturalist
through a parade of
harem
fire
shit.
lizards
Yeah,
before
yeah.
the bad men with guns.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
get this
yeah.
weird effect where one moment you're fighting a swarm of werewolves, back to Call of Duty.
To quote a
and then
Navy
there's a
buddy of
possessed
yours,
vending
it ain't
machine.
gay if
And there
it's
are plenty of
underway.
times the situation is a mix of all kinds
Dude,
of
I don't know.
things.
Listen, do
Just
you know
from the
anything
enemy
about?
types
Hold
alone
on.
in the modern
Do any of you know anything about the Marines? I've heard the Marines are like actually like really gay. like really gay.
setting, you'll get all
Like I
sorts
know
of
the
sights you
Navy
haven't
is supposed
seen
to
in
be
a game
gay, but
before.
apparently like
Unless there's a
the
shooter
Marines
I
are like
don't know
really
about, where you take down griffins like the Mujahideen. It's a unique selling point.
Blows up pancakes with my mind.
I've ever played, and there's no separating the audio. Music can only be on or off. You've been hearing them enough already, so no need to isolate them. But the sound effects can be very crunchy and distorted.
The service infamous
Would
for
overall
friendly
be an
ass slaps
average
is gay?
FPS
No
soundscape,
way.
But there are some sound effects that really drag it down. Deckard is a silent protagonist, and for the other characters, there's not much worth mentioning about the voice acting. You'll mainly notice the mixing on Commander Whitedeer, who sounds like he's screaming at you through a tin can half the game.
There needs to be a spin-off that focuses on the airsoft and the Air Force, and the protagonist needs to get turned into a femboy kimono mascot.
And find out what the enemy is up to.
I can't
They're not
believe
doing
they
it.
would turn the Air
It's
Force
the
into
random extras
furries.
I ended up
Oh
noticing
wait.
more. They range from distraught and horrified to cartoony.
Next, you're gonna
which
tell me
makes
tankers
a
are
weird
fucking
mix.
weebs. Hold on. Hold on. No way.
Yeah, I'm
what?
sorry your baby's dead. but
Haven't
look
heard
at
that
this
one
pet.
before.
Stupid thing's just a big stupid dog. Who's in charge now, stupid? Just curious. Don't you want to know what he's got?
Who's now stupid?
Follow orders and don't ask questions. It's a lot easier that way. Trust me. What? You'd rather sit
It's
up here
Worth
in the
Under
middle
all
of the
over
night and
again.
torment a
Oh my
werewolf and be
goodness.
part of the big picture? That's the little things that keep me happy. Isn't that right, stupid? Huh?
The Royal Marines in the UK are known
Was
for
that Jimmy
cross-dressing.
Richard? Also, it could be I was starting to hear
Nice.
things after constant gunfire, but
You've seen
I
enough
think they're ripping
Aeromorphs?
sounds
Dude,
of
that's
Star
scary.
Wars, including
Dude,
character
Airshow
lines.
D was making jokes about like he was making jokes about how
Why
he's
is
gonna
it
make
so
his model an
distorted like it's
Aeromorph,
from
and
a
I'm
number
like,
station?
don't even
I
joke
must
about
be
it,
hearing
man.
it wrong.
Don't even joke about it.
It doesn't matter. As
Step
for the
one.
music, when
Step
it's not
one is
playing, you can tell
ideation.
the soundscape
Okay,
is actually pretty
you gotta
thin and
stop it
doesn't have
out
that
at
many layers.
ideation.
So they'll usually have some ambient guitar playing, which ranges from fine to garage band tuning their instruments.
Old Man Yowie
Sometimes
pilot
they try to
harem
use a guitar
of
as a
air
jump
crew?
scare, and it sounds like
Ooh.
hell.
I think we're cooking now. Yeah, literally JP is fucking oi oi. Don't even joke, lad. They tried banning cross-dressing from the RM commandos. It didn't even work because the officers were
Is it
cross-dressing.
meant to be scary or a meta? The sound will attack the player.
We used to be a society. We used to be a society where we were allowed to have funny cross-dressing jokes.
I think they tried to add a reverb filter here to make it more diegetic.
We
and
used
it
to have
just
Monty
doesn't work.
Python.
The combat and action music is generally a lot better. Some has some good energy, like the classic Doom games, where it is very repetitive, but has a good energy to it.
Computer says no.
I don't know. I could be wrong and this sounds like pure garbage.
Hello, Gallandier.
But compared to... Yeah, this is amazing. Keep playing this one, please. Anything over the bad
Like straight up
sound.
planes fucking people using fueling tubes.
In the end, I envied
Hey,
the
question.
Illuminati
Hey,
janitor.
question,
He's
Heathcliff.
got
Hey, question,
headphones on.
Heathcliff. How do you find that? Where do you go that you find that? Kind of brings into question where you're hanging out.
He will never hear the song of
It's
Torment.
Air Force forums.
Anyways,
It's
let's move
definitely
on
Air
to the
Force
gameplay.
forums. Dragons and cars.
There's
Okay,
a lot
Dragons
that's
and cars is
exciting
an
here,
old
but we have
fat.
to get back to fundamentals for a second.
That's a
with
classic
how
joke
you
at
just
this
move
point.
in the game. Looking at it, you would think there's not much to talk about, but there are a few things that are scuffed here. Like, for a game already full of fairies that
Funny
possess
numbers,
objects,
site.
or Nari being technical, it seems like your legs are the most haunted.
That's the
Levels will
furry
have
one.
these disgustingly enchanted spots where you slide around for no reason. Like the game never intended
You're gay.
to stop it. And sometimes
What are you talking
these are
about?
next to objects and props in the level.
Hello,
Or the
J
collision
Marcus
of the
6. What
object
happened
can
to
go
J
slightly
Marcus's
outside
1
of it,
through
so it can
5?
be easy to get boxed in by an enemy and die. But if you stay out in the
Yes,
open,
thank
you're
you.
very quick.
Woke
You can
UK
sprint
shutting down
backwards and
Royal
straight
Marine
sprint.
drag queens.
So when you first start fighting, it's pretty
The rest of
promising,
it, I'm now
and then
going
you
to
find
erase
out
the
how much the terrain
message.
fights you. I may have said it before, but this is
20
my
inches
new
of Bad Dragon?
standard for the worst vertical jump in an FPS. I would say even Marathon is better, which has no jump button, but you can figure out what it wants from you. Legendary has moments that feel like a platforming challenge, because you just can't tell which object you can actually climb on top of.
621.
This
Why
is
are
a good
you named
example of
after
how
a
insane
furry
the
porn
object collision
site?
can be too, since I was in the right spot the first time, but not the
You're gonna
exact right
621.
magical spot. There are so many
You're gonna
jumps
be
that
a
should
good
be
puppy
brainless,
for
but
me, aren't you,
instead, they feel like
621?
puzzles.
Yeah,
When it looks
you're gonna
like you
commit
should
those
be able
war
to jump over
crimes for me,
everything,
aren't you,
it's not always
621?
clear where to start,
Yeah, go
which
kill
is
all
really
those-
unhelpful when the game has
those
actual fucking
Rubiconians. Yeah,
platforming
you're such a good
sections.
fucking
So
puppy.
only do little careful jumps, right? Well, what if there's a bigger jump? Oh, I'm sorry, was that forward jump?
Oh, dear.
Forward jump is Divine Cybermancy tier. Just jumping is the same airtime as a hiccup, but sprint jump is so fucking fast. I tried using it on that little box jump from earlier, and hitting a wall with it
Cat, why is your Walter
transferred my
impression so
momentum
accurate?
directly into the fire. Objects don't slow you in this jump, they just change direction. That's like some fucking ultra kill tech. Or maybe certain objects slow you down, but the other jump is like an inch.
It's because
That's
I like doing
insane.
voice impressions.
This is
I'm
just
sorry.
from moving around. It's like this is always happening. And if you guess the jump isn't always responsive, you'd be right. Why is the game like this? Why are the bad guys bringing beers to blow off steam in the Minotaur?
When does the
pen?
funny happen in the
Get me
bit?
out of this.
It's slow
Also, the
burn. It's like a
rocket
slow
launcher
burn
makes you
fic,
slow as
right?
molasses
It's the
unless you
funny.
sprint.
It's just the
You can sprint when
experience.
it's not equipped, but
This one
if
we're
rocket
not watching
launcher
for the
footage
funny.
looks
We're
a
just
little
enjoying
weird, that's
some
probably
guy
why.
review his fucking shitty ass
Otherwise,
games.
The gun aiming is a little twitchy and can be awkward, but it's otherwise decent. You have a standard arsenal of a shotgun, a pistol, a few full auto options. There's no sniper rifle, but there's a silenced assault rifle that serves the same role, and you can clear the whole game with it. Unfortunately, you can only carry 2 guns at a time here, and your axe
I wonder if
melee
this
weapon.
game has
So once you
dragon-
find the weapons that
dragons
work, you won't be
teeth
switching out a
soldiers.
whole
It is
lot,
common in Greek
except for the
mythology that a
sections
special
you need
kind of
rocket
soldier
launcher.
could be
While the enemy
grown
variety
by
is unique in a
planting
cool and
dragon's
visual
teeth?
way, they don't play
That's
differently enough
crazy.
to make you want to change out your loadout, except for sometimes you might want to grab a shotgun, but that's more for cramped levels and enemy spawn points right by your face than adapting
Yeah,
to an
see, that's
enemy.
exactly the point.
Honestly,
is that
I mainly switched
sometimes
out
Mandalore
weapons
just
to
says
stop
something
the
that
video
is
from
so
looking too
funny,
repetitive. You
and
can
it's so
eventually
out
get
of pocket, and you
flamethrower
have
at the end of the
no
game,
idea
but
how to
it's not
expect it.
great, and mainly useful for a single
It's what the
section of
husks and Mass
spiders.
Effect are based
They
on?
can lock on
Really?
enemies, but they can also bug out a lot
That's
from it,
crazy.
so it's kind of a jank machine. Not to mention, there's a trickle of Black Order flamethrower troops near the end of the game as well, but their movement is so stiff and their AI is so bad, I wonder if they're actually unfinished.
One of your favorite
What's
Mandy
downright
quotes is still the
bad
one
is
in his
grenades.
I Divine
They don't
Cybermancy
feel like
review
throwing
where he
grenades,
says,
they feel
this
like
gun has
throwing
2
dumbbells.
settings. Full
It's like
auto,
Deckard was made in a lab to haunt every Planet Fitness
and
in
fuller
America.
auto.
Like anything he throws will become 50 kilos heavier and will
I know
set
the
off
one you're
alarm
talking
alarm.
about.
I got
I
so
know the
aiming
one
so
you're talking
high,
about.
I overshot enemies that would be easy in any other game. My best grenade kills were accidents I did not plan for.
They called the spike dragon's teeth. No kidding. I actually did not know that.
They never went where I wanted them to, but what's really funny is it works the same
You
way
absolutely
for the
adore
AI.
Mandalore going through the
Allies
Dead Space series.
and enemies
Yeah,
also
Faltier, I feel
over-
like a
undershot
lot of
them
your taste in video
constantly.
games
I guess it's an even
is
playing field. Then
it
you
runs
have your
quite
signet,
parallel to
Deckard's
Mandalore's
brand of
taste, doesn't
shame.
it?
While human enemies will just drop dead, mythical creatures will drop orbs
Right?
of energy. Animus energy.
That's kind of the
now,
sentiment
if you've
I'm
played
getting.
a game or two and see that big glowing hand, you have some assumptions. Well, to make things simple, you have all your powers from the start. If you're by an Animus
Hot
orb,
take,
you
hot
hold
take,
F to
Dead Space
absorb
3
the
was fun.
energy, and if it's
Yeah,
gone,
Dead Space
you
3
hold
was
F
a
again to
great
heal.
Lost Planet
if you have
game.
enough energy,
It's just
double
how
tap F for the
Lost Planet
Animus
3 was a
blast.
great Dead Space
and that's
game.
it. Really, that's it. Instead of just picking up health or getting an overheal,
Hey, Faultier,
you
hey, Faultier,
absorb
question.
energy that you can then convert into health.
Are you gonna
in
play
two
Lost
separate
Planet 2
steps.
with me one
It's
day?
not like the blast is a mega
I want to do
powerful thing you
co-op
wanna
Lost
save up
Planet
for
2,
either.
and I don't care if it's
mainly
pain in the ass to
useful for
set up.
knocking the fairies
I
out
want
of
to
their
play it.
intangible state,
So
but
are you
they do
in
that
on that,
anyways when they're
Faultier?
about to
You don't have
attack.
to answer.
So
You can answer
ideally,
in
it
DMs
helps
if
you
you
get
don't
the
want
drop
to.
on one enemy type, which drops more Animus energy anyways. At worst, it can
But I'm
cause
just
the game
saying, it would be
soft
funny.
lock. Because there's one part where Deckard is back in the box and then attacked by ghost werewolves.
Yeah, no, Lost Planet is
Whatever they
absolute
are, only the
fucking
Geo
hell
Crystal
to
Blast
set
can
up
make
on
them tangible.
PC.
So if you came into this fight with without enough energy,
But genuinely,
you're stuck. It didn't happen in
4-player
my
co-op,
playthrough, but I know
Lost Planet
people who
2
were
was
burned
some of
by
the
it.
most fun I
Still,
had
it
playing
makes
a
for
co-op
tedious health
shooter in a
system that
long,
doesn't
long
have much
time.
going for it. It feels like it'd be simpler to drain health back before getting energy.
It's
but then
such
that
a
would take away the
mess.
choice
It's so
and way more people would die to
satisfying.
ghost
It's so
werewolves.
stupid.
With how generic the weapons are,
Yeah,
too,
dude,
this
the
really
land
could have
train
benefited
was
from some more
so
powers,
funny.
which is a tall order, but if this system is attached to your health bar,
It's such a
then
departure
yeah,
from
of
Lost
course
Planet
this
1.
needs more
It's
to
so
it.
funny.
Speaking of needing more, the enemy variety. Beyond
I'm pretty
ghost
sure to
werewolves,
play
there are
Lost
also
Planet
alpha
2
werewolves.
on your
They're a little
PC, like
bigger and have
nowadays,
pompadours,
you have to
otherwise all
enable
wolves fight
like
the same.
Windows
However, there's still a very reactive
live
enemy. A
subsystems
wolf
or
might run for
something.
cover and
I
then
don't even
chuck
know
it
if that
at you.
exists for
They can do
Windows
this
11
with all kinds of
anymore.
objects that were scattered around the map during a fight, so it gives
It's
them
crazy,
an unconventional
dude.
ranged attack, which is pretty fitting, and can even change a bit based on what's happening in the map. Sometimes as you shoot at them, flesh peels away and you see them covering their face to block out the bullets. Most calibers win rock,
He's
paper,
killing my
scissors,
people.
but it does reinforce their animals. You can stop that by shooting their
Windows
arm
for
ligaments,
Xbox
which
Live.
makes their
Thank
limbs
you.
spaghetti.
Thank you.
Also, werewolves need to be decapitated or their freak metabolism
Windows
will
11
heal them.
sucks.
You
It really
first face
fucking
off
does.
with them
Master
after you get
Blasting,
fire
congrats on
axe,
the
and there
25
is something
watch streak.
extra satisfying about
That's
having to
1
pull it
month
out
in a
and
week,
whack the
you know
werewolf's
that?
head off. But once you have enough full auto ammo, there's no
You
need
can't
to
play
do
Command
that.
and Conquer
Remember,
Generals on it, it's too
overwhelming
old.
firepower can
That's
still be
tragic.
surgical. It's just
Thank you for the
surgery.
follow. Bobby C17.
What are you
People
talking
use
about?
water in the environment to cool down the fire drakes,
What happened
but
to Bobby's
it
1
doesn't
through
matter,
16?
Because the reality is,
And also, of
2/3
course, you
of
love
this
the
game
ads.
is
That's why you're
werewolves.
here.
They're in the streets, they're in the sewers, they're in the offices. Near the end of the game, I was thinking, man, what happened to all the other
I see through
creatures?
you.
And I guess the developers did too, because there was a sudden parade of everything else. And then it was back to werewolves, and the game's second favorite enemy.
You know what's funny?
Black
I thought
Order
I was
foot
going to
soldiers.
hate.
Their design does
Hey,
have
Ironclad
Cyclops
Flint.
homage going on.
See,
but
I'll be honest.
no
I
one
thought
said
I
it
was kind of gonna
counts.
hate this stream
For a game branded so hard on
because
Greek
it's just
myth and
kind of shitting
imagery,
around.
I didn't
Or,
expect
like
this
I
many
was expecting
werewolves.
that I was going
There
to
were 3
watch
Minotaur
bad
enemy boss
memes
fights,
for like
2
2
or
hours
3 Griffin
and then be
ones,
spent by the
and
end
man,
of
are they
it. But no,
janky.
I'm just like
2 of 3
shitting
Minotaurs
around
got stuck
watching
during
these
our fight.
videos.
The Griffins can jerk and slide around and don't have much weapon feedback. Actually, besides wolves, most enemies don't have much weapon feedback. Their AI breaks down more often than most Lincolns do, where they'll just stand still or run in a circle doing nothing. It feels more and more like the werewolves were the most reliable
like to chill
enemy,
stream and
but
shooting the shit?
even with
Yeah,
that,
yeah, for
they
sure.
break down a lot too.
I don't know, I feel like it gives time for the pups to actually like have a conversation with me where I can actually keep track of what's happening,
On
rather
top
than
of
me
that,
like
dying in this
focusing
game
on a
sucks,
game that's
but
causing
dying
me
to
to get
something out of your
annoyed.
control really sucks.
Instead, we're watching
You might
video
die to a
essays for
bug or
multiple
stand in the
hours
wrong
and shooting
spot
the
during a
shit.
scripted event.
Yeah,
Either
exactly.
way,
It's way better than
checkpoints can be
memes.
far,
I'm
but even if
sorry,
they're
I'm keeping
not,
it a buck
you
here.
bet you can't skip through the cutscenes, which again is an issue a lot of
You can
games
still play
have,
Lost Planet
but
2
here
in
it can
co-op
happen
through
out of your
Xbox.
control a lot more often.
Faulty here, listen, if we
It
have to
did
get a
stay
mod or
interesting
something,
enough
I don't
for me
give a
to
shit.
wanna
I'll
push
make it
through
happen,
even
okay?
with
We
the
can talk
nightmares
about it later.
happening, because Legendary still has things like the traffic golem. For all the
See,
effort
Phil,
they
it
make
is
explaining these
great. It
creatures,
is.
the traffic golem
Cat
remains
crashing
very
out of bad
mysterious.
games. Dude,
I'm not
I'm
actually sure
sorry.
if it's
I was
outright
in so
hostile,
much
but it would
pain
help
and
if I knew when the game
frustration
took
at the
place.
end of
Because
last
I
stream.
think
I
most
felt
traditional
so bad.
golems
Like,
aren't supposed to operate on Sundays.
anyone who showed
but
up
on other
last
accounts,
stream
they do run
for an impression on
continuously.
me,
So it could
I
be
felt
evil,
so bad.
or simply
Seriously.
misguided. Unaware of its size, but trying to be helpful and turn off every light switch in a building at the same time. I've got no idea. If you couldn't tell,
Hello,
there's
hello,
not much to the
Thundra. I
main
don't know if
story
I
of
actually
Legendary.
replied to your morning,
It's
but I
mainly a
did
lot of
read
tire
it. Good
spinning,
morning,
and narratively
Thundra.
not much of huge consequence happens. The main beats are, you open the box, the golem has the box, now the Council of 98 has
PW
the
end up
box,
pissing me
the
off?
Black Order stole the box.
Yeah, Krill.
My
I
biggest
was at
story
the
takeaway was
final
going,
boss fight
the
with
first
Falk,
act of this
and let me
feels
tell
like
you.
the last act of
Oh,
Thief.
not
Not
Falk,
getting any articles
Faust.
for that analysis.
And let me tell
So
ya,
my interest here is some
I was
smaller
getting a little
things,
bit annoyed.
in the environment and the lore. The overall story is dull, but actually playing the game, you'll be stopping your tracks so baffled by what you're seeing. Covering all of that would basically be a let's play. Kev's Pussycat Club. What the
Kev's
fuck is that?
Pussycat
It's
Club.
already a weird game, but to quote a Greek philosopher, there are still things that stick out like a dick in a cake. And I mean beyond the creature moments, like seeing a griffin do the Mufasa
I
and Scar
moved through the
routine.
tunnel run.
The whole
Yeah,
game
dude,
is
I don't
built
know. It was
around
really funny to
monsters of the modern
see
world,
like how
namely
amazing
werewolves,
that tunnel
but
run
there is some
was,
funky
it was
world-building
so much fun to
reactions
do
around
tunnel
it.
run.
Like Deckard is a silent
And then that final
protagonist, but
boss where
reading
you
his
just have to
PDA,
spend 30
he
minutes
definitely has
fighting
a New York
someone,
accent.
and then
It's not
maybe you just
great,
get
but
sniped
does
out by a
make you wish
fucking
he did
railgun.
talk.
Like, fuck
Otherwise,
that, man.
exploring
That was
the world,
annoying.
You find all kinds of bizarre writing, like the text message from their child every American parent fears. Hey, Dad.
And yeah,
the school's
Faultier,
being
the
attacked by fire
fairies just kind of
lizards.
walked
What
up
should I do?
and they eat
It could
him.
be a worse situation, but I think that tone is still too casual.
Where did that random person
Anyways,
go?
the quick rundown is LaFay, the bad
Eated
man,
him.
betrayed Vivian, the narrator, so she defected from the Black Order to the Council of 98. It turns out he wanted the Scooby-Doo monsters unleashed to do something. So you're kind of recruited into the Council? The world is run by two competing Illuminati.
Oh my god, we've been missing the story the entire time.
So on one hand, the Black Order is much better at being an evil secret organization, but they mainly use these things to catch werewolves and have weird priorities. There's intel from the
They want to
Black
fuck the
Order that
werewolves.
says they
Hold
almost
on.
took over the world.
I know this evil organizations. I know the evil organization's fucking motivations now. They just want to fuck the werewolves.
In 1945,
They're actually
seems
it's
to
a
imply that the
conspiracy,
Nazis, but
okay?
that's the
It's a
year the Nazis
conspiracy.
lost. There's a lot left
to
unclear,
give
but there's
Bao,
something attached to this that makes it
you know,
really funny.
Bao,
Eventually,
right?
Deckard
Yeah,
and
they're
his
run by
wife
Bao.
visit
Thank
honor
you,
at the
Mock
council
Stupid.
headquarters.
Literally.
After much
It's a
research on the
conspiracy
signet, it
to
turns out
find
he could set the
werewolves
world
for
back
Bao to
right.
fuck.
The monster invasion really isn't an invasion. They are just stupid animals. Animus energy is just their life force, and the box is some kind of transmitter. Whatever it is, opening the box dumped them onto the planet. The council wants to close
Blythe,
it, but
arf.
the Black Order
Woof,
wants to
woof, woof.
control the creatures. They've even made devices that tame them at short
Conspiracy
range.
by
On the
Big
gameplay
Bao
side, you
to
can convert
sell
them
more
over for
werewolf.
temporary allies. On the story side, it makes blowing off steam with the Minotaur much more dire. Still, the Council of 98 is, researching the creatures, so you can try out the lab and smush fairies, drown fire drakes, set Minotaurs on fire, and run your own gladiator matches.
Cool.
Slaves, get your ass back here!
They may be stupid animals,
Adult,
but this
oh
research
my
tells us a
God.
lot about their boiling point. When you eventually storm the Black Order HQ, you run across this. Harsh, creepy music, tiled testing chambers.
Seeing
My
all these griffins
God,
makes me want to
maybe
play
they
Dragon's
were
Dogma
Nazis.
again.
In pursuit of their evil control, they're just
Yeah,
torturing
Faultier,
the
what did you
animals.
think of Dragon's Dogma 2?
Guys, we don't have the high ground here.
I'm kind of wondering. Because I really like Dragon's Dogma 1. Despite all of its flaws.
And wait for me there.
Oh.
The real final boss. Now you have to go into the engine and reduce your frame rate down to 30, because if you don't, you will fall through the elevator every time. Which means
Every
seeing part of the
time?
climax at a much lower frame rate until you get a checkpoint and can go back and
Jesus
rechange it.
Christ.
And now I might misremember LaFay as being LaFrame. You and the council storm the roof and you fill his big, evil Animus box with energy, and this overloads it, breaks his stupid machine, and as a reward, you get an insane villain death.
Okay, okay. Holy shit! They could not even decide how to kill him. That's crazy. Dude, yeah, he got comboed by the entire Pantheon. Oh my god. Wait, okay, I'm sorry. Hold on. You know, it's funny. They tried to do this shit to Rasputin, but he walked it off for sure.
Oh, what?
Okay, so
No
he got
Kraken to eat him at the bottom?
slashed.
This
He
doesn't
got
matter.
slashed by a
Nothing
werewolf.
else
He got
stops
mauled by a
that.
werewolf.
The box
He got
is finally destroyed.
bitten by a
Deckard is
griffin.
arrested because
He
his
got
band couldn't make a new
impaled.
one or
He
something
got
like that.
dropped
But
onto
instead,
a
he
fucking
immediately breaks out and tames a griffin.
onto a
It
metal
all
fucking
happens
beam,
about that quickly,
and then he fell into a giant pit.
Unless you want to play multiplayer. There are a few maps, but only one game mode, and it feels like parody. It's a team match where you compete to load your Animus machine.
Damn,
by
Heathcliff,
farming
that's rough.
werewolves. And sometimes they all lock onto one player and ignore you completely. Truly, this is legendary.
He also got thrown through a
At this
window. Oh, he
point,
did
I
get
don't
thrown
even
through a
know if the
window.
werewolf
True,
audience will
true.
accept this game.
Look, and you know what? I don't want to play Xbox. I don't want to fit it. I just want to be.
Imagine they made a Legendary 2 and the main villain survived all that. Somehow, the main villain of
Playing the
Legendary
game, the words
1
that kept
has
coming to mind were
returned.
broken and bad. Having seen the whole vision, that hasn't changed, but now the word is unfinished.
Yes,
Looking at all the variety and
reference
what
to
lore was written
somehow
down,
Palpatine
it
has
seems
returned,
clear this was a bigger
you know,
vision
from
at
the,
one
from
point,
the
and
worst
they ran out
fucking
of time
movie
and
ever.
money. It does make me wonder what it could have looked like with only a few more months of polish, but the idea at its core is a fun and interesting one. This is the kind of game I think could benefit the most from a reimagining. Maybe a new game could have New York-inspired creatures, like the Demon of Public Transit speakerphone, or the Witches of Trying to Sell Me Fake Merchandise, or Skaven. Just Skaven. At the end of the day,
Just
it's one of those
Skaven.
games more
Just
interesting to
Skaven.
learn that it exists compared to actually playing it, but if you can put up with the worst parts of it, there is some weird and interesting stuff to find. I would still say you shouldn't.
Yeah, I
Play
don't know.
an
I miss
FPS
these
game,
kind of
or a
weird,
disaster
like,
post-apocalypse
single
game,
A,
or
double
any
A
myth
games,
game.
right?
It's a big list.
Where
Just
they're
get me
just
out
kind
this
of
one.
an absolute fucking mess, but they're really interesting ideas. I really do miss that sort of experimentation. You think I actually skipped a chunk of the video? That's fine.
Wait, Who the hell are you? Oh, god damn it.
Yeah, we just skipped a slight amount of shit show. Crucified carrot cake. Regularly ordinary speech time. Yeah. Okay, so is this a video where the entire fun of it is just this guy shouting? All right, guys, I think I've solved the equation. He's just gonna shout the entire time. I feel like if I tried to do that, I would have fucking like skinned my fingers raw to the bone. Have you seen Mandalore's Cabela's Dangerous Hunt videos? Of course, I've seen literally every single one of Mandalore's videos multiple times. I cannot stress, Mandalore is the fucking best, dude. Okay. I think that man has rabies.
Hello again. Welcome to Finland. Finland.
Welcome to Finland!
Of all time. Cars, sausages, beer, 0.07% of people, 11% of all saunas.
Siamese can... I'm sorry.
Heavily under the influence.
I don't know actually. I'm just realizing I don't know how to pronounce it.
Why is the snow speaking Finnish and the sport of rally car racing?
Siamese?
Today is the day we immerse ourselves in this alien world of rally car racing.
Siamese?
We're going to build this good car, tune it, upgrade it, scull 12 beers and drive it into oncoming traffic, take it to the local rally race,
I think it's
and
CMS.
with some luck, win. This journey was very hard and made significantly more difficult because if I die in the game,
is genuinely fucking amazing.
then that's it.
The Wolf
I
is
die
a
in real
really
life
good
too.
song, and obviously it's
So,
relevant to the pups. Am I
begin.
right or am I right?
We began on the start screen.
Honestly, though, their
I
entire
named myself
2016
Helsinki
album
Fanta,
of,
chose this beautiful
what's
photo
it?
for my mugshot,
Bounce into the
and
music,
began.
right?
The year is
Fucking killer
1976.
album.
A boy is born. Me.
I haven't listened to their
Fast forward 19 years,
album
and it's
yet, but their
1995.
2020
Our boy
album
is
was
living
also
in a
really
nondescript
good.
lake house. At
They have a
the
nice
lake of
4-year period between them.
Fuck. Upon waking up, we had a near unlimited number of possibilities. So, of course, we inhaled.
I'm sorry, is this guy
watched
playing
the incredible
Finland
Finnish film
Simulator?
Topless
Wait,
Gun,
is this guy
and
playing
pissed
Eastern
all over the
European
hot rocks
Simulator?
in the sauna. In the garage
What band are we
was our
yapping
project
about?
rally car,
CMS.
or at least all of its bits. This right here is the car's chassis, and inside the garage was everything else.
Your summer
Panels,
car.
doors,
Oh my
engine
God.
block, pistons, crankshaft,
Have I ever
fuel tank,
seen
clutch,
this game?
gearbox, struts,
I
wishbones,
haven't,
brakes,
no.
shock absorber, cylinder head, T34 85M main battle tank. Oh
He's
wait,
playing
that's not
Finland
a
Sim on
garage,
my
that's in
summer
today's
car.
sponsor, World of Tanks. Gentlemen, it is
I-
time.
it's
The metamorphosis has
giving
already
Eastern
begun.
Europe
I am
Simulator,
the
if
World
I'm
of
being
Tanks,
honest with
the
you.
greatest tank free-to-play video game ever created.
At least they're not talking about War Thunder.
Build this car was nothing. I was going to try to build it without using any guides. Was this a good idea? No. All these parts fit together in a specific, sometimes very irritating way.
Oh, it's north.
Just
I'm
go in,
sorry,
just
it's
go in, just
Northeast
go in.
Europe. Yeah,
Not to
yeah.
mention, each part has bolts,
Oh,
and the
it's in
devs, thinking
Finland.
that screwing in hundreds of bolts would be far too easy, elected
Why
to
so
make
mad at
every
War
single
Thunder?
one have a size. Wait, you can't bolt this part in with the spanner? Sorry, fucko, that's the
'Cause
wrong
it's
spanner.
funny.
Try again,
It's
Swanky.
funnier if
I
I
was gonna
don't
build
like
this
it.
car, it was going to take a long, long time. So, naturally, I got bored, went to bed, was woken in the middle of the night by the phone
I
ringing.
don't know if you've ever tried this. Sometimes it's just fun to have an irrational hatred. It's just fun to have an irrational hatred of something that's completely inane, right?
And I couldn't see shit.
But it's also fun to have a rational hatred.
To make matters even worse was the most annoying character in
Hello,
the entire
Muskie.
game.
Yeah, League of Legends as well. You should be hating on League of Legends as well.
To get rid of Bug, I need to take a trip into town and get some mosquito spray, among some other very
Being a
important
silly
items.
little hater does have some
Like
benefits.
beer.
Exactly.
And sausages. I had two vehicles to choose from. This motorbike, which can only carry one thing at a
About
time.
the French?
Or the
No,
tractor.
no, no. If you have an
which is
irrational hatred
really,
for the French, it just
really,
means you're fucking
really
listening to the
slow.
propaganda.
20 minutes
It
later,
means you're a fucking
I arrived
sheep, man.
in the
What do you
bustling
want?
metropolis of
You want me to tell you? You want me to tell you
I
to be
bought
proud
my
of that?
groceries
Nah,
And then
man.
drove the tractor for another 20 minutes back home. Building the car was going to take a long time. So while I struggle to figure out what the hell the distributor is and why I would need it for my car, why don't we talk about engines? An engine's job
You just
is
hate
simple.
Missouri. Couldn't even tell you
Convert the
why.
chemical energy of gasoline into kinetic energy in the car.
It's 'cause they don't have
First
a
off,
river there.
We start with suck.
What about an
Squeeze,
extreme hatred for oneself?
bang,
I think that's called
and blow.
needs to see a
The
therapist.
four steps of a four-stroke engine. The engine sucks in a mixture of fuel and air, squeezes it really
base your entire
tight,
heritage on
ignites it with a
hating the
spark plug,
British?
and blows out the exhaust. A little car
Okay, but
has
are you
4
Irish
cylinders,
or are
each
you trying to be
sucking,
American
squeezing,
about this?
banging, and blowing. These 4 cylinders house 4
Did you
pistons,
say
which each
squeezing,
connect
banging,
to
and
the crankshaft.
blowing?
The pistons go up and down,
You cannot hate
and
the French
crankshaft
since
goes
Exhibition
round and round.
33.
The
Oh my
crankshaft is
goodness.
connected to the wheels through the clutch and gearbox. Put your foot down on the gas, the engine spins faster.
Hey guys,
the
what the
wheels
fuck is
spin faster,
happening right now?
And off you go. Simple, right? Yeah, well, obviously
Irish,
it's
Scottish,
not that
German,
easy,
French,
as
and
you can
also
clearly
British.
see by my inability to assemble
You gotta
the
do a
clutch.
little bit of self-hating
My man,
British.
it's been 30 minutes. Why can't you figure
You
it out?
know a lot
No.
about
No,
squeezing,
stop,
banging, and
stop,
blowing.
Stop,
Vivi, this is
stop
one of the
fucking
few
time.
times you've made a sex
Next
joke
up
on
is
stream and it was
suspension.
relevant. I'm proud of you.
Now,
I
why
am
do we need
sincerely
suspension?
proud of you.
Well, without it, things get a bit bumpy. You need suspension not only to absorb bumps in the
Oh
road,
my
but also
Jesus.
keep the wheels in contact with it. Brakes. Probably the most simple part of the car. The brake discs are
You're
connected
incredible,
directly to the
girl.
wheels.
You're
When you press on
incredible.
the brake pedal, brake pads push against the discs and convert their kinetic energy into heat. And there we go. I'd pretty much finished the car. You know, excluding the wiring, wheels, tires, brake fluid, clutch fluid, engine oil, coolant, camshaft alignment,
So yeah,
and replacing
so is
about
this- is
15
this just
parts that
car
would inevitably
autism
break
simulator?
within 5 minutes of driving. You know, we were basically done. I retired back to the house to eat some food and drink a bit of water.
Yes?
But I
Yes? Guys,
The
I mean, if,
sausages
listen, if we
were
wanted
spoiled.
car
In
autism
fact,
with
all
drinking
the food in the fridge was
and
spoiled.
alcohol,
Oh no!
and drinking
I'd spent
twice,
so long working
okay?
on the car that my house had been disconnected
and a
from the
sprinkle of being
electricity
finished,
for not
we
paying
could
in
go
time.
watch Garbage
This
Time. We
could
could
not
go
have
watch
come
the
at a
Aussies
worse
fuck
time,
around in Garbage
'cause
Time,
I
right?
had 0 food, and tomorrow was Sunday. Timo's
Car
is not
autism
open
in Finland
on Sunday.
survival.
Of course, I didn't know this, so I rode into town in a mild panic.
The new
after my
Kharkov
Lamborghini had
update
gone
is
red.
crazy, dude. Do you see this shit?
Timo, open up, open up. I need to eat your food. Timo, open up. Timo, open up. Shit. The sun had well and truly come up, which told me that Timo's was clearly not going to open today, so I elected to ride my bike back home. On my way back,
You're a
I came
dork
across
up
the dance
pussy.
pavilion, which had 2 cars outside of it, blasting some funky beats. The game actually let me open the back doors of this car and climb inside. So, seeing that I had nothing better to do,
Okay.
I gave it a go and hopped in. This was a terrible mistake.
Oh
Immediately
my
it was clear
God.
that the man driving had in fact consumed a rather large amount of alcohol prior.
What
and was
is going
driving
on
at an
anymore?
alarmingly high speed with alarmingly low control. I then made an even worse decision and swore at the driver. This put him into a frenzied rage, and he immediately stopped the gas, drove straight into a tree,
Richest man
and
in
died.
Finland. Oh no!
Well, shit. The only thing I could really do was hop out and walk home. So that's what I did. Things, however, were not looking good. Being out in the sun and running home like this was rapidly increasing my thirst. I walked for what felt like hours along the dirt track leading home, and eventually, my house was just visible in the
did it.
distance. I was so close to water.
Did they
I
carjack
reached the
him?
mailbox,
Did they steal his
looked
shit?
inside to try pay the utilities, collapsed. Oh. No. And died. Attempt number 2. This attempt did not last long.
This is
I
fucking
named myself,
nonsense.
drank until I blacked out, pissed on the TV, and died. Attempt 3. I gave myself the brilliant name, Glorable. This time I was going to use a guide and try to build the car a little faster. The first thing the guide wanted me to do was get in the tractor and go collect some stuff. One of those stuff were these worst thing the guide laudable floor till I blacked out, pissed on the TV, and died. Attempt 3. I gave myself the brilliant name, Glorable. This time I was going to use a guide and try to build the car a little faster. The first thing the guide wanted me to do was get in the tractor and go collect some stuff. One of those stuff were these wheels inside this abandoned mansion.
Okay. Yeah,
The
that
wheels
was
were on
pretty
the
good.
top floor,
Yeah, that was pretty
so of
funny.
course, I went to the top floor, ignoring the wasp nest right above me.
Oh no, he's gonna die of wasps.
No!
Oh my
Attempt 4.
God.
I did all the same stuff as the late Glorable Florbo, but yet again,
This reminds
died
you
to
of the
wasps.
Voices of the Void videos.
Like a complete idiot.
Yeah, you know
Nope,
what?
nope,
Charm,
nope,
I think
nope,
you're
nope,
right.
nope,
There's
nope.
something about the way where it's like mundane task
Oh my God.
simulator, right? Oh my God!
Fuck!
This happened to you
Attempt
once?
5.
It was a hornet nest in the attic? I'm sorry, dude.
This time, I saw the wasp nest and managed to sneak past it without getting stung.
Oh my god, he's
Using the
playing
guide and
fucking
some of the knowledge
Metal
I'd
Gear
accumulated
Solid
over
now.
The past 12 hours, I was able to build up the car fairly quickly. And before I knew it, the engine was in, the suspension was suspended, the panels were attached, and wired. Did the
No
car work?
way.
No. But it did in fact look like a car. All
Why
this
do the
work
wasps
had been
sound
quite
like you're
exhausting,
powered by a
so I
two-stroke
loaded up this
engine?
little boat with some supplies and took a nice relaxing trip to the island in the center of the lake. I was here for the fish trap, but also to just chill for a while and eat some sausages. That is, if I
I'm
didn't
trying to think
burn
of how to make a joke about a
every single one.
two-stroke engine. I'm trying to make an insult about two-stroke
Leaving
engines
the
or
island, I
something.
made sure to ransack it for everything it had. This camera, lantern, coffee stuff, bucket, fish trap.
You guys can do the
firework.
rest. I already made the joke. Is that gonna kill him? Okay.
Arriving back home, I needed to go buy yet more stuff from town, and I still only had the tractor to work with. Hopefully, this would be the last time I'd have to make this long, laborious trip. Nope. Back home, I put the final touches on the car,
That's a
wired the
two-stroke
last things, filled up the fluids, pissed in the
Goodness
radiator for enhanced
gracious.
cooling, and what do you know? It was ready to be started. I put the
Hold
key in
on,
the
hold on.
ignition,
I gotta find the
gave it a
video
turn,
about Mean Jerk
and-
coming now.
Well, that didn't sound good. This little crunch sound had completely drained the battery, so while it was charging, I went inside to watch some TV. Soon. Attempt 2 at starting the car, and against all odds, it actually worked. Oh my god, it started! Now granted, the car was
Two-stroke
making
motor,
this
that's what your
horrific banging
girlfriend calls
sound,
you? Oh
but
my
it
god.
ran. This banging was caused by the camshaft gear being out of alignment. To fix
Okay,
it,
okay.
I have to take the engine out, remove the cover plate,
I think
and
I've got
rotate
what
it
I
back
need from
into
this
alignment.
video.
But why does the
You get a +1, Chashiamo.
I challenge you to a game of Smash Brothers. What's this? No items. Fox only.
Final destination.
That's the last straw. I challenge you to a duel. 10 paces, no guns, Fox only.
Final destination.
Happy birthday. Wait, no cake, no balloons,
No
hats,
items.
no presents. Final destination.
Oh god damn it.
George, I need you to file this report. Oh, jeez.
It needs to end with
What's
no
this?
items.
No
Fox
folder,
only. Final
no
destination.
filing cabinet. Final destination. Mow the lawn. What's this? No machine.
Hello, Dino.
No grass.
How you doing,
Final
Dino?
destination. Time to duel.
Wait a sec.
No
effect
items.
Cards, no effect monsters, no spell cards. Final destination.
Stop. This is no way to fight a war, boys. No planes, no items, no medics or
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, but this one gets a neutral. It gets a neutral, okay?
Bit rude to put that knife in me chest, innit, bruv? Oi, 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 yeah.
You got a license to get stabbed.
You got a license for getting stabbed.
How come you got a license for stabbing Roy?
By the Queen.
By the
Well,
Queen.
a license is a license. Sorry, mate. Can't interfere. Bloody hell.
Put sad in it.
A bit sad in it. Okay, yep. +1, Raz. +1 on that one, Raz. This is Majima. No, I know this one. This is Majima. The Majima everywhere system strikes again. Okay, that was a good one. Good one for sure.
Oi, mates,
Ooh,
you remember
more
that
garbage
time?
time?
That, like, I got the cheapest F-250 I can get my hands on, and it came
Oh
with
my
a free
god,
ambulance
they got
ass,
so
and I
so
hated
this is the
ambulance ass
Aussies
'cause I
that
didn't want something
do
that was,
car
like, really hard
repairs
to
on
see out of,
beers,
to do, like,
right?
actual towing work. It's a tool. That's what I want this thing for. Well,
And
the
tragically on
ambulance
this
is
one,
gone.
they bought a really
This
really
is it.
cheap truck so they could
James
tow
been all
shit
through
with
this
it,
looking
right?
for
They bought an
what,
ambulance.
If anything, is actually savable.
You like
on
seeing
this
Dino
thing.
on screen? Hell yeah,
And the answer
dude.
is
Hell
yes.
yeah.
It is. This is it. You know, those doors are suspect.
Give you time!
Even the bonnet over there is suspect. Yeah, this is it.
Oh, so yeah, so they bought an
Get this really
ambulance, an
fun
ice
vintage
ambulance.
chassis like this. Although at one point we were terrified that no
And it
one
was
gonna
so
take the
rotted
handlebars
out.
off of us.
It was so
Like an
rusted
F-truck specialist
that the
wanted
rust
nothing to do
had
with it.
become mulch
James was
and
heart
moss
was
was
really
growing in
broken at
it.
the news of the
Isn't
Ambo
that
ass
fucking
going
insane?
away. James loves the Ambo. I can appreciate the Ambo, but I don't.
Okay, so
want
what's the plan?
Ambo.
Are they
Yes,
gonna,
it
like,
is, like
put
the
an
most
engine in this
ultimate
thing or
nugget
what?
wagon that you can ever do. But this like F-truck specialist had like 13 million of them lined up. They're worthless.
Hold on, are they
There's
allowed
too
to,
many
like,
of
I don't
them.
know.
So
Can they, like, take this and then put an engine on it and then, like, make a custom car? Do you have to, like, Do insurance places, do registrations allow custom built cars? They must, right? Yeah, a fucking Martian terrarium. Nothing but rust and mold.
Gonna dump it because it's made
And
out of
moss.
fiberglass, and it's like it's not steel to be recycled. Get out of our lives.
Oh my god.
Leave. There's not enough room in here at the moment.
Oh my god.
It won't leave, and there's no guarantee they're gonna.
You don't know it's Australia?
There's no scrap metal in it. It's
The
all
Australians
just
are a mysterious
fiberglass.
people. A mysterious
1
and
ton's
dangerous
worth
people.
Of fiberglass.
Oi, they eat Vegemite, right. You're not dangerous? Femdra, are you an Australian? I had no idea. Do you think the crane operators ever play with these things like they're toys? Like they take the car and they pick it up and they go like right? They do. They do? I'm sorry, yes, we do. PJ, are you a crane operator? Hold on, PJ, are you a fucking crane operator? It's Big Machine Autism's dream. Oh my god, you're right.
Blows up pancakes with my mind.
My fucking pancake.
You do operate cranes and heavy machinery? Oh my god, PJ, are you forklift certified? Dude, this is awesome, guys. We're learning such amazing PJ lore today. You have a German license for construction machines and forklifts. That means you and PJ should hold hands. That's what I think. You got a license to be horny.
So stoked to see it go away. This thing.
Why is it playing Mexican music?
This is what's left. We got a
CC, Northern Europe, Northern and Eastern Europe, handshake, Mexico, right? And then it's just polka music.
a gearbox with a dingle on it and an even longer dingle on it into a freaking big old.
You know I'm right.
Is this a Ford 9-inch? Tell us. I hope so. That's what people like to put in their drag cars and whatnot. Because big, 9-inch. This tank is disgusting. So good chance to put a different one of them in. Redo all the brake lines. I mean, yeah, this
polka
is awesome.
is very Mexican code. It is. It's got this feeling.
Doable. All the people with
it's got a
like
feeling
this
of
just
Mexicano.
messaging so confidently, like, I'll just get a different bod and put it on, put a different tub on. And
Does it depend on the polka? That's the question. Does it depend on the polka?
94. Any of
is
that
it a song by song basis that decides whether it's European polka or if it's Mexican polka?
Long. It's plenty long. It's all rubber mounted. It's like a Harley Davidson.
You're gay.
Rattly old pieces of junk. Oh,
what are you talking about?
Thanks for the follow, Dino Dragon Boy.
Interior. Had to save the Diablo though. That's part of its history. Yeah, love the brown interior.
Interesting.
That's
is that
so of the time.
Mexicans are apparently very affectionate towards traditional Bavarian music.
James just chimed in there
no
saying
kidding.
We went to the F-Truck specialist.
I mean,
every
like
one of these had a brown interior. So
don't you think about you did it for the emotes? Of course, Dino.
One of
of
nearly
course.
everything in a lot of ways.
If you think about it, isn't like mariachi and polka? Isn't it kinda?
It's gonna need
like cut me some slack here, right? Does it not have some sort of like shared vibes on this
brand
one?
New parts catalog for these, like. Man, you folks know how to support your trucks. Like, they're still making every single panel.
It does, right?
People also
there's something. It's something about like the merriment of
Australia,
right?
Really far away from you. Sending
it's like an ensemble of instruments. It's got a lot of silly woodwinds. Your brother says so too. Yeah, see, I'm onto something.
We don't all live in America, so we're gonna do the best we can. Not sure how long it's gonna sit like this, but it might. Well, I really need a tow vehicle to do it all.
Mods, can we get some mariachi polka in here, please?
But there is something that we can do. let's fire this piggy.
Elaine
It's
says,
so funny. This is a
dynamic
Windsor,
entry into the
a
chat.
5-litre
Ahem.
Ford Windsor, or 4.9
Ladies and
technically,
gentlemen.
and it's the same block and whatnot that's in Jeffy. It's basically the same lump, and this was meant to be fuel injected. Someone's put a carb on it, and I'm thankful they did. That's really funny, and it's Ollie.
You love mariachi metal? Dude, that sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
So now we've got a carb manifold and a carb. Yeah, the dizzy up front. That's where it should be. Like,
Yeah,
just 'cause
can we get
cans are
some
popular and everyone just
mariachi
normalized putting
metal,
them up
for
the back when
example,
you can't
please?
get at 'em. By putting the dizzy there where it basically makes sense and you can just get at it. Is there any mechanical downsides to putting it there opposed to behind it?
As long as you don't have water coming in from the front when it rains and landing in the dizzy.
Oh.
That's the only thing I can think of.
Oh, that's a pretty good one.
Kathy, you know anything about mechanics? I don't
Mate,
really
what are you
know.
doing? This is neat though. The fact that it is a full rolling
Well, like
chassis.
mechanics
Like,
isn't
you know, you
like
can just put a steering wheel on
operating,
this,
or
a
rather
stupid
like
seat on top of
fixing
the
mechanical
gearbox,
machinery.
And technically risk your life
If
in
so,
seconds and tumble out
no,
of it.
I am not
But yeah, like
versed
getting
at
at all
all.
the suspension stuff. This is a great opportunity to get at every little
Dude,
dingle
I
bit.
get my oil
I really would love
changed
to have
at
this
like
completely sorted and then just
like take
drive it
5,
for
man.
10 years.
I don't
And by
know
saying
shit
that,
about
I've jinxed
cars.
it, and it's not going to happen. Every one of these little things. Like, this is the best time to do it. And like, look at this chassis. It's fine.
Serbian
It's
mariachi?
fine.
Dude, this is
I like how
great.
carefully rotisserie this is. It's just beautiful rusty brown all round. Shows that this thing was being used all the time. Best bit, look, it's still got this ambo bumper with the ladder. Like, this is actually going to be handy. And that tow bar is effed. That's a bad tow bar. We're going to need a different one of them. I've
You want to
no
watch
idea.
Master Chief explaining how to
It could
change
be
oil?
completely effed up and
No,
not
I'm not.
going
I'm not a
through the top.
lonely
Ah,
boy
crap,
in
doesn't
my
even have
like
oil in it. I'm not
mid
even gonna wipe it.
20s.
If it's wet.
I don't need to. I don't need to watch
that's
Master
heaps
Chief
good
explain to me
colour.
how to change
Yeah,
oil.
well, it's wet.
But you know what? A young man, a young man that needs help figuring shit out. I think they should watch that video.
I like this
I think they should. I think that they should get inspired by it. I think they should be proud that they watch it, right?
Oh, it's too long. Look, I can't get any push on it. I'm pushing a rope.
I think
What are you
helping yourself
thinking,
is something
man?
that you should be
This is
proud
tough.
of.
This is
There's
probably
nothing
why
like
I'm
I gotta be very honest with you. People like I remember when those things first started coming out and people were like making jokes about how lame it was. I gotta be real here, right? I gotta be real here. I genuinely think that even if you need something that looks lame to get yourself to do something, right? It's not lame if it works, right? Self-help is never lame. It doesn't matter how lame people think it might be. Bettering yourself is always something you should be proud of, and you should never be ashamed of it. That's all.
Shuts off when it's running LPG.
Gonna bypass it into our dodgy setup.
Let's get
Is this
forward
thing
on the
missing
video a little
a fan? And what's gonna happen is the fuel pump's gonna start pumping into. it's gonna
Okay,
make
so they're
a
just
heckin'
trying to.
slurry.
Okay, so they basically just they basically just took this engine
I hear
and the
something.
frame, and they're gonna build something on top of it. Yeah, exactly.
that
See, there is no
crackety-cracker
set path to
gone
getting
bad.
to
Oh, no.
finding happiness. The only path is whatever
Trying.
works.
Ah,
Exactly.
crap,
And
wasn't
hello, Reefer. How are you?
Issues with the rig.
What you up to today, buddy?
It's barely done any running at all.
Pathawoos make your neighbor's dog howl? Good. They deserve to do a little howly wally. A little woo woo.
You're gay. What are you talking about?
Thank you, Mehezus.
Dead fuel pump. It's not
Mehez.
Nah, I've never had a fuel filter not let fuel.
Mahe. Mahali. Mahalo.
Crap, that's like
How the
40
fuck
years
do you
old.
say your name?
My own car.
What? You blocked out a fuel filter.
Yeah.
That's epic.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the earwigs that were living in the fuel tank.
Horsepower isn't related to
Well,
cylinder
not so
count,
much
it's more
living,
closely
it's
related to
dead in the fuel
displacement.
tank.
You can
Your
have a
fuel tank
single-cylinder
was full of
engine that
earwigs.
produces
Yeah.
more horses than a
This
Ford
seems like
banger.
like a once-off case
Cheers to the
scenario
tongue
unique
twister.
to you.
I tried my best,
My
okay?
fuel pump is blocked up with earwigs.
Well, you see,
I'm sorry, hold on. Are you telling me this engine produces horses?
pointing at the sky, and this one was in a
We
paddock
need to
not
talk to the
up the road,
Umamuzume
up
creators
north.
Fair enough, the
immediately.
earwigs are right.
Hey, it's working now. I think the fuel filter was blocked.
No! We're now just
No!
quietly arguing, was the filter on there when all the Mercedes fuel was being pumped around? I don't think it was, but but I
3
don't-
entire
yeah,
horses?
so,
That's crazy.
that filter might actually
Is that like
be
per
blocked.
hour
Alright,
or
for
what?
reals this time. No blocked filter.
No.
See fumes coming out the top of the car bridge.
Yeah. Stench is being omitted.
You're telling me a
That's good.
shrimp
Can't wait
on
for
this
all
Barbie.
This to get wet because all the fuel gets all up in it. Because the flow bars
Hey,
are gonna
Thumbdra,
get
is it
stuck.
true that they put shrimp
Surely.
on the Barbie?
This thing hasn't had petulant for donkeys.
I need to know. Do they put shrimp on the Barbie? Hey, sexy Flexi.
We can't hear it making a noise. No,
it might be full.
They're tiny.
The throttle pumps work.
Hello, Romy Kenji 69. What happened to Romy Kenji's 1 through 68, motherfucker? Answer the question.
Half the pump.
Okay.
Turn the key.
It'll run off those.
We'll turn the key or touch.
If there are no
the
horses in
moldy grapes, whatever
Umumuzume,
this is.
think of the historical
Fans are
implications.
on,
World
the
War
door's
One,
up, let's
Genghis
make
Khan.
some smells.
Okay, hold on. I want to explore this. I want to explore this little mental experiment, right? This is our thought experiment right now, okay, Big Bean? I want you to imagine, do this for me. I want you to imagine a fucking a 9-10 foot tall woman clad in armor, or maybe with a giant fucking warbow, right? Sprinting across the fields. Let's do Mongolian first, okay? I'm talking a giant fucking warbow sprinting across the fields in like thick padded furs, right? With ornate patterns and like a fluffy hat. I don't know what the Mongolian hat that reminds me of the Ushanka, right? I want you to imagine that. I want you to imagine them in like full proper Mongolian wear with a giant fucking warbow. Yeah, why don't we have this?
He's pulling his cock out!
Chat, stop pulling your bow out. Your arrow out. Okay, so that's the Mongolian idea, right? And then World War I, they're like wearing like, you know, they're wearing like armor. They're wearing like the metal hat. And they're wearing like a shoulder armor, and they're wearing like one of those what is it? The crest? You know the shield-shaped crests that like Space Marines wear on their chests sometimes? What is that one? I'm just imagining that like that's sort of like, oh, the jousting shield, right? The jousting shield. I think that's what it is. The heraldry shield. Regardless, imagine her with like one of those. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. Mongolian steppe horse girls are free. You can take them home. That's exactly right. You can create, I don't know how to tell you this. You can create in your mind an Umumuzume Mongolian horse girl from the steppes, and you can have an artist draw them. Right now. There are 80 people here, okay? There are 80 people here. Only one of you needs to make this happen. One of you. Go talk to an artist. Do you know a friend? Do you have a friend who's an artist? You can go talk to him about this. Make that giant Umumuzume with a fucking warbow. Do it.
Oh, it's meat! Oh! It sounds awesome!
Do you have any idea how hard it is to be 6'7" and want a lady friend to be taller than you so you can be the little spoon? Oh, Big Bean.
Wow.
You can be the little spoon.
It's cold. I mean, it's kind of warm today. We're heading in the summer.
You can be a little spoon even though you're big. It's allowed.
Wow.
Backpapping doesn't count. Skill issue then. I can't help
Boy,
you.
I wonder if it'll clear up.
Definitive skill issue. I'm sorry, boss. I tried my best. Can't help you past that.
What a perler. That's so American. On paper, it's
That's so American.
It makes music. You're like, damn it. It even smells
Okay, let's see. Okay. So they got the engine working. I'm proud of them.
We go back to your house. We tell your parents that we're running away together. They think we're lesbians. We're not, but we let them think it because it's funny. And then we run away to Portland together because that's where the lesbians are most accepted. And even though we're not, I don't know why that matters, but I like it.
Okay.
We get... Yes.
I'm cutting you off. Picture me this. We are lesbians.
Yeah, okay. That's like one of the most D&D coded conversations I've ever heard. This is the shit that would happen at a D&D table between two lesbians who are definitely not flirting with each other, except they are definitely flirting with each other. They're just doing it through the game.
I don't know why that matters.
So they don't have to acknowledge their real life feelings for each other. You want to know how I know this? I've seen people do this. I have GM'd for people doing this. Oh my god, it literally is Nana and Dudu. Exactly. It's literally Nana and Dudu. Okay, picture this. Picture this. We are lesbians. Dude, Nana and Dudu are just like, oh my god, they were roommates. And they were roommates. Oh my god, they were roommates. Is this the Clussy Phoenix Wright one?
Will the defendant rise?
Please don't tell me this is the Clussy Phoenix Wright one.
Court of law accused of the crime very clearly caught on the security camera moments ago.
Oh, this is just for that? I thought this had something to do with the school bus full of children I set on fire.
Objection!
Nothing's happened yet.
Sorry, I got excited. It's just, this is the most clear-cut,
I just got
cut and dry,
excited.
open and shut, copy and paste cock and balls case I ever did see. I don't even know why the defendant
That's
and
premature
Mr. Edwards even bothered showing up, other than to make a mockery of this courtroom.
Objectulation.
Now that's just out of order. Wrong. If
Thanks,
it were
I did
out
my
of
best on
order,
that one.
It'd be wrong. I gotta see.
It's not the
Edwards'
Clussy
cock and
one?
balls
Got it.
even-
Right. Stop.
Well, where's the Clussy one? Let's watch
Shut
that
up.
one.
Make your opening arguments to the jury.
All right. Where the hell is the jury? Making jury duty. Whatever. I'd like to call my first witness to the stand. Miss Gail Tornado.
Yep, I noticed.
No, it is! You lied to me! You lied to
I've got
me.
a bad case of Clussy fever, and I want to make Whoopi with her cushions.
Order, Mr. Edgeworth!
Order Miss Tornado to put her butt, and nothing but.
I want to make Whoopi with her cushions.
Objectifying. So, Mr. Eisner, you maintain your innocence? Well, I spoke to an old teacher of yours, and she said you were quite the troublemaker in the classroom. Always playing pranks.
That's not.
You asked us to say it wasn't? Oh my
Too
goodness
bad.
gracious.
Looks like Phoenix Wright was Phoenix Stupid. Objection.
Stupid!
I was a bit of a class clown back in middle school, but I left that behavior behind me.
Looks like Phoenix Wright was Phoenix Stupid. Objection. He made fun of me.
I was a bit of a class clown back.
I can't, bro. I was a bit of a class clown.
In middle school, but I left that behavior behind me.
Well, I don't know about that, Slim Jim. I thought that gag with setting the school bus on fire was
That laugh
pretty
can
funny.
go through the
I guess you're
walls.
still a bit of a prankster after all.
Oops.
I got
Good. I'm glad whoever gets to hear the laugh.
Any arguments, Mr. Edgeworth?
Just give me a second. Ooh, what's wrong, Miles? It seems like you're starting to lose your edge. Worth, cut that crap right.
It's time.
Don't give me any
It seems
more of
like
your
you're
shit.
starting to
Fair
lose your edge. Streak.
enough. You didn't say anything about pee. The prosecutor may have fancy tricks up his cock sleeve, like going potty on himself, but can he do this? Objection! Looks like the defendant has gotten out of control and started dismembering his own
But can he
lawyer,
do this?
thumb by thumb. He's right!
We the jury find beyond. We the jury find beyond all reasonable doubt.
Well, that's that one figured out.
Please, let me home.
Okay, yeah, that was a pretty good one. That was a fucking roller coaster.
What can I get for you?
Hold on. Solo, that was a good one. Solo, that was a great include.
Sure. Can I see some ID? God damn, man. You was born in 329 AD? There's something about you were born in 329 AD, and then it's just the fucking Pennsylvania. Oh my goodness gracious. 8 pounds, 1/6, green. Hold on, I need to look something up. Really quick. 1352 Green Palm Terrace, Pennsylvania, USA.
Wait, it isn't real? What do you mean it isn't real? Oh my god, it's not real, guys. Oh wait, is it real? Hold on. I'm getting two conflicting images here. Hold on. One 1352 Green Road. That's Green Road, not Green Palm Terrace. Oh, it's not real, guys. The address isn't real. They didn't just dox someone. Glebe, look, Glebe is an organ donor. The issue is that he's got no organs in him.
I'll say, I'm going to fanboys. In Chinese, 沉迷娘炮，沉迷娘炮，沉迷娘炮。
Okay, hold on. Okay, we're gonna practice this together, guys. Okay, get ready. Get ready.
I'm going to
get ready.
Fanboys. In Chinese. 沉迷娘炮，沉迷娘炮，沉迷娘炮，
沉迷娘炮，炮，沉迷娘炮。
I'm going to fanboys.
Hey, this guy feels very passionately about War Thunder players, huh?
沉迷娘炮，沉迷
娘炮，
沉迷娘炮。
Okay. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good.